Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Dark Souls. Last time, we did a few more side things, and we also did this game's DLC. It was a bit brief. Wasn't too long, although we're also pretty overpowered right now, not gonna lie. But yeah, we did that. We're still in the DLC area, because there's one other optional boss against a dragon that we're gonna want to try to do. We got a key, and I believe we can just jump right into that, and then we're just gonna basically move on to the final boss. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to beat the game today, although you never know, maybe something goes horribly wrong. We'll find out though. We'll just, make the most of it. We'll do what we can. Okay, so the thing that was locked is over here. Let's see. It's kinda surreal almost being this game. I feel like we've been on it for a long time. I mean, it's only been like I don't know, it's like 18 or something days of actual gameplay, but it's probably been a good month since I started this. What was it? Oh, I got a message there, I guess not. Oh! That's a big ass bow. Hi!
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
That was me.
That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Okay. Oh, Julie's got the hello carving and the thank you carving. Anything else that I would actually really need? Not really. Got large titanite shards and stuff. Not bad, but radar used by Hawkeye Girl. Lord Gwyn's 4 knights for Dragon Slayer requires great bow. Huh.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
I'm not sure how exactly we go about fighting this dragon.
Well, but if thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Okay. Damn.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hares to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
Okay.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Kind of an oddball, but I respect it. You gotta do that. Yeah, because I know at one point it is a dragon. We saw it fly by briefly, but I don't really know how to fully interact with it. That's what we're gonna try to figure out today. That's gonna be our first goal. I'm looking at our goal count. I might try to do a quick level up before we go hunting for that dragon. I do not have the faintest fucking clue how we go about this, so I'm gonna go back to where we kind of saw it previously. How much do we need? 53,000. Okay. We have a lot of soul stuff. We could probably use this. 20k. Perfect. Yeah, we'll probably use a few more of these too before the final boss. We may as well. There's no reason to really save them. I might consider doing something in the New Game Plus, but I'm not gonna play for the New Game Plus. I'm just gonna play this for the now, and I'll go from there. Is this enough? I need to use one more of those, and then I think we might want to go fight a couple enemies real quick, because I think we'll be just short. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're about 600, 700 short. Let's put on a helmet real quick. Ulasail. Right, that's where we were. 480. Fight these goobers. What? Goobs. You're alive still? That is not the right helmet. They didn't drop any items? Nope. Okay. The dragon is in the forest area. You need to explore a bit. Got it, got it. Yeah, that's where I was gonna head back to. So. But good to know that I'm at least going to the right general location. Okay, we were doing dexterity, I believe. I think we found that to be the most beneficial as it boosts the attack damage that I do a bit. Plus, there's a couple weapons that looked of interest that required it, although I don't think it's gonna matter. Wait, who are you? You're new.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Sure?
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Dark Silver Tracer and Gold
May
Tracer.
the Lord guide thee.
Don't know if that benefits me or not, but I'll take it. Huh. Oh, it's like a poison dagger. Where's the gold one? Or was that... Did I... Oh, there it is. The swords. Done a mesmeric dance. Such in the... Huh. Okay. That dead guy. Big L. Royale Wood. Okay. Not sure where to even really begin looking, to be honest. Where does this go? Wait, hang on. Have I been here? Huh. I think the first time I've seen that, maybe. So there must be some lower area. Let's see. Oh, I missed this before. Oh, whoa! This just goes this way. I never noticed this. I was like, yeah, there is like the lower area facing that off of both a little bit that I saw here and well, what I saw in the present, given this is the past. If I'm not mistaken. What are you? Wolves? Did you bleed? Oh wait, do we wanna... We wanna change this back to the yeah, the regen ring. Lord, soul of a brave warrior. Okie dokie artichokey. Can I break this? I don't know why I felt the need to do that. A little wolf. Dragon? Oh, nope. We're trying to get to the dragon. Okay, wow. I am... First try. Huh. So I wonder if this is... The dragon fight's gonna be kind of where, like, the Hydra was. Yeah, because it's the bridge there. Yep. I'm gonna assume it is. Oh, this could just be a totally different area. Oh, Jesus, you blended in for a sec. Fucking camouflage. Looking at chat. Wasn't paying any attention. Yeah, so so the water level here has been lowered, it looks like. Okay, I haven't been attacked yet. Oh, I heard it and I was like, where the fuck is that? Yeah, I think the dragon just flew right fucking by me. I like barely caught it. Wait, is it over there maybe? I don't know. It's hard to see. Well, down we go. So the water's barely drained here. Okay, I want to go see what's over here real quick. given the fact that we know that there was something over here. Well, that answers none of my questions. I don't know if I can still fall through the ground, and I'm terrified to find out. Now we're on a not a witch hunt, but a dragon hunt. Kind of cool seeing this place without the or not, maybe not without the water, but like it just in like a different kind of context. Oh, there's the dragon. A dragon high above the sky, out of sight. Holy shit, that did a lot. Okay. Yeah, we have Estus Flask. I'm running. Holy shitballs! That's gonna take some figuring out. I have to reread that message there. Now that you've been killed horribly, return to the merchant guy? Wait. So are you required to die there and then go back to the merchant? Or is there just something I'm not sure, you might just have to see him there? Okay, because I did talk to him. Ah. Although that is specific. Hi, do you have any advice for this dragon now?
Good morrow. Is the black dragon posing the duress?
Yes?
Yes. I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes?
Good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to
Aw,
thee.
thanks, I like you
I
too.
owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch and see how Goth hunts dragons.
What? They were blind. Maybe he just has like echolocation. For really good ears. He just fires an arrow and just the dragon's like not even anywhere nearby. I was gonna question that giant bow. Okay. Jesus! Yeah, that was a pretty good shot given, you know, he can't see. Ah, and then it crashes to the ground and then we can find...
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
I feel like this guy's fucking lying about being blind. I think he's just memeing on us. Either that or he's got fucking homing arrows or some shit. I'm calling bullshit somewhere in the process, but I think this guy's a fucking filthy liar. Or he's just leaving out a very crucial detail. Like echolocation. Or a sixth sense. I don't know, it's a fantasy world. That could be a lot of reasons. Maybe he's not maybe he's legally blind, but not like completely blind. You know, maybe it's just kind of blurry. You know, maybe he just really needs glasses. Or something. You know, it's hard to say. You've now met all the 4 Knights of Anor Londo? Ah, yes. That was a Knight of Anor Londo? I've heard that before. I don't really know what that means, but you know. So that one might be going over my head a little. Artorias, Go, Siren, and Ornstein. They're all just cool dudes. Oh. Okay, to be honest, I don't know who half those people. Like off the top of my head, I could not tell you who half those people were. So, yeah, a lot of that's just going right over my head. Oh, now there's like a thing here. That is. How do you not recognize? I'm bad at remembering people's names, and they're probably like mentioned like once, so I just don't know who they are. Oh, who? Okay, we probably should put the defense ring on here. I guess you'd have to. I know who Ornstein is. Was Go, or that's not even his name. It was like Gorf. Scoob. Which one? Artorias, was that the one that I saved yesterday at the end of the DLC? I don't know who Siren is. Okay, let's go, Mr. Draggy Boy. I'm dragging these nuts across their face. Okay. Fight me. Okay, you know, hang on, let's take this chill for a sec. Ah, I was way too late on that dodge roll attempt. Doesn't really do that much damage to me. Okay, that might do a lot of damage to me. We have the healing right now. We have 20 from where we're coming from. Okay, I'm just being a little reckless. This is a warm-up fight. Oh, that still fucking hit me. Rip. I just dead. Heal, heal, heal. Okay. Yeah, that fire is... Oh my god. That did like no damage for looking... What the fuck is on my head? Wait. Okay, so this I have not played this well at all. Just pretend I'm doing really well though. What does this thing on my head do? Wait, does it not let me attack? No, okay, it does. For some reason I was thinking it couldn't attack. Okay, let's back up for a sec. Oh my god, okay, this is going really badly. I'm not playing this well at all. I have just spent this entire fight trying to heal. We've had like so little offense. I have no clue what this does. at here? Yeah, okay, that, I played that horrendously. Or, oh, Artorias is the guy I killed in the big, okay, I know who you're done. She was the person you gave the soul, oh, because he was the one at, like, the grave there. Okay. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes some sense. Okay, so what do we gotta do there different during that fight? I think we gotta... Oh god, yeah, some of those dodge rolls were like I wouldn't really get hit by him, but he'd still do damage. Like, chip damage. Yeah, we were fine. We just were not finding good opportunities to attack during that fight there. And I probably needed to back up a little more for heals. You also have the Hornet Ring, which is Siren's ring. Oh. Lore. How would of you? At least this is not a very far walk back. Alright, it's a tad bit of patience, but these guys keep getting hits on me. Thankfully they don't do very much damage. I don't think it's necessary to heal here. Let's see. Whew. Okay, attempt number... I was gonna say 2, but I guess it's technically attempt number 3. Look at my souls, even though I don't have that many. What if a different shield would be better, or not shield, well yeah, shield, no, shield would be better here, ring too. I don't know what his, like, breath attacks count as if they're fire or magic or something else. God, yeah, it still does damage to me every time. Okay, and then I just miss a lot. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive? Okay, I do not understand the timing on that dodge roll. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm fine with that. I do not know what this attack does. It puts something above my head, but I just don't have the faintest clue what it actually achieves. Holy shit, that did a lot. I'm dead now. Does it make me take more damage? That's unfortunate. Ah! I'm missing these. Oh, I got lucky there. I got unlucky there. Whew, okay. Heal. Okay, patience. Okay, I'm failing to dodge that like every single time. Come on, I missed. Heal. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. We're so close. I can live with that. We just need one good hit. Come on, I think we got him. Yeah. Woo! Not bad. Hey, I could see that fight being rough again if I also didn't have healing. Calamity Ring. What is that? A ring inhabited by the orange eyes of Calamite, the bringer of Calamity, doubles damage received by its wearer. Useless ring benefiting of no finger, best left unknown or... Ah! Yeah, it was 2 tries in the actual fight, one when I just got lawnmowered over. That's so... Yeah, so I'm guessing, yeah, that thing that he was doing did do double damage. That makes sense. That's interesting. Dragon have of the naked eye. Yes, yes. I'm curious if there's anything over this way real quick. Okay. Yeah, so that's weird though. Yeah, like the dragon just flies. You're basically just forced to go back to the dude. I think you have just literally the best build for the first playthrough. Yeah, I probably have the best build for the playstyle that I have. If only Hawkeye were... Okay, so I'm assuming that's in reference to the guy with the bow. So it does sort of vaguely hint at it. That you're supposed to talk to that guy. That is a little bit vague and kind of unnecessary. Why wouldn't you just let us fight the boss anyway? Hawkeye Go is his... okay. Yeah, does anything mention that? Like he said... That, you know what? At this point, it's better not to question things with this game. just accept they don't explain things very well. The cutscene's cool, yeah. Like honestly, that's the only valid reason to do that. Although, you know, they still make it a little unnecessarily confusing. But yeah, I think that was the last thing that's worth doing before I go to the boss fight. Talk to Go and then you're done with the DLC. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna talk to him. I meant to do that. So, you know, it is kind of funny. I think both that fight and the final boss, so to speak, of the chapter or the DLC, I think only went so well due to me having like 20 Estus flasks. It's pronounced like cough, by the way. Oh, so it's like Goff. Yeah, I'm calling him Go. Gorth. I'm gonna just intentionally pronounce it wrong. You know, this is gonna be me saying Papyrus instead of Papyrus in fucking Undertale like 6 years ago. It's gonna be that all over again. English sucks. Clearly a fake wall! Hacha! Okay, let's go talk to him. Actually, nah, we can probably just go talk to him. It's not like we're gonna dive. It's not like he's gonna be like, oh, and then just one hit me. For some reason. He's probably just gonna be like, oh, thank you! There was a god-awful beetle attempt. Gorf is a real one? Yeah. Now I'm just throwing an F and an R in there. At least I could see how I'd get to go. Hey, Goink. How are you?
Why? Thou hast defeated Calamity.
How do you know? You're fucking blind!
Lord Gwyn's blessing upon me. That beast will never take to the skies again. Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Okay. Wait, why that he's blind because other knights were jealous of a giant attaining high status and put resin in his helmet. Oh God!
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Yeah, sounds like some people are insecure. Tisk tisk. Yeah, that's pretty much everything in the DLC. I'm sure there are definitely a few like small items that I am aware of that I missed here and there. But to be honest, it's probably not worth the effort at all. It's probably just a small amount of souls or an item that we're not going to get any value out of. So, yeah, we're pretty much ready to take on the final boss. We'll do some powering up stuff. You know, a couple levels that we can get out of the souls that we have lying around. And that's pretty much it. Oh wait, I do want to check. Let me see if I can go here real quick. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't. Wait. Not the one I meant to go to. Probably this one. There was the one mushroom lady I wanted to talk to now that I finished this. I don't know if they say or do anything of interest, but figure I may as well be like, yo, I did it. I'm cool.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Elizabeth's mushroom, Pog.
May the flames
Guide thee, yes, oops, sorry. I didn't mean to cut. What did those do again? Rarely stores leech. Oh yeah, okay. That sounded pretty good. Oh yeah, Manu. Manu is the furtive pygmy from the intro, cousin, father of humanity. Ah! I know what that means. You said that we could go back to where the portal was and talk to the lady too, I think. So, I might go take a peek at that real quick. Real quickly. She's not sure where the Hydra was? Yep, I think that's what you mentioned. I figure I may as well go do that too real quick. Just to tie up a couple teeny tiny loose ends. You might need to be human? Wow. I'm wearing armor. You can't even tell if I'm human or not. I could be a fucking leopard. Sheesh. Why did I come back here? I don't need... Oh no, I do need to be back here, don't I? Gulp, 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 gulp. Okay. Humanity restored. Ugh. Okay, I'm a human now. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what I fucking look like. Okay. Let's go! Wahoo! Mario! Okay. Well, hopefully I don't somehow die on the way back. That'd be tragic. Not that I am short on humanity, but... You know. We use this way. I don't remember if we... Oh, we do use this here, right? Yeah. I guess we take the ever so minutely safer route. After this guy charges us. also just realized I should probably switch the ring back. Not to that one, nope, not to that one. This is probably the less exciting route there, but also probably the safer route. Plus, I can beat up on a bunch of Regices and feel nice about myself for it, for some reason. Haha, it's me and I am into murder, but Also, oh, is it actually faster? I didn't know which way was faster. I guess it probably, yeah, you're probably right, it probably is a bit faster. I don't think it's like a crazy bit faster, but it's also kind of boring, but woe is me, I guess. I was gonna say, I'm still gonna have to climb back. No, I'll just use a fucking homeward bone at this point. I don't have any reason to save him. Hey, crystal guy. Nope. Oh my, I one-shot them now? Goddamn. What? I don't have that long of a sword. I have no reason to be murdering these things. I just am a cold-blooded killer. Oh, crap. A man is killing gods, casually and surprised. You one-shots at Chris. Well, you know, previously I was two-hitting him. It's on the shore behind me? I walked past it? Wait. Did I miss her, or is she not here? In a fucking plan or something? I was like, there she is! No. Let's see. Am I missing something here? Like where the golem was. That's what I was going. And you're like, no, turn around, ooga booga. You know what? Just for mild speed. Let's go. We're gonna run at supersonic speeds in comparison to what we'd be going at otherwise. See, if she's not back here, then rip. Now you can summon her via her summon sign. When for some reason it may occur that her summon sign will not be visible, it will however still be present in the water at the edge of the lake near the boulder and can be activated by moving around the area until it contacts me. Okay. What does it mean by the edge of the lake near the boulder? Okay. I'm assuming... Yeah, then it is weirdly probably bugged, then I have to go back if it means edge of the lake. Looks like we're going back. Near the boulder. It's probably gonna end up being way bigger of a hassle than it needs to be. Yeah, at least I have a ring that lets me run a bit faster. Older. What's in the what? What fucking boulder are they talking about? Okay, that big. What? Okay, now I feel like I'm going insane. Oh, like literally the giant cliff thing? No, I'm so just. So not by this? Am I crazy here? Okay, I don't know if I'd call that a boulder. Oh, touch summon sign. There we go. You didn't write the... Hey! Uppity boopity, it's a person.
I am Dusk of Ulyssil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Oh. Your gesture, dude, pog.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Okay. Okay, so you got just a lot of random magic stuff and a weapon. Oh, you got this. Huh. I don't think I benefit from any of
The
this.
sorceries of Ulyssil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulyssill's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
It's real fascinating. Okay.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Yep, yeah, so I ain't getting any use out of you, lady. I'm talking again. We're out of here. Okay. Let me see if there's anything here that looks worthy of leveling up real quick. You want for... Nah, whoops. Wait, Or that's just like... Okay, you did it, Peter. Yeah, it's like you beat the DLC. Wait, you want something for it? No.
You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Do I? I don't know. What was there? There was something that looked... 50.
I'll be seeing you then. Be
Yeah. Yeah, because there was Black Knight. No, it's probably this one. Probably wanted to see about.
What you need?
Curious if I could. If I could, I could. Nah, it doesn't look like I can. What do I need for this? 22? Anything here even worth? I mean, that looks good, but I can't use it, so there's no point. Think any of this is worth the effort, is it? Takes too much strength. The lightning sphere, I guess, is mildly interesting. Oh yeah, we wanted to do this. That actually we benefit mildly from. And this we're not quite able to use either. Okay. And there's really no point in fucking upgrading a shield. That just seems like a complete waste, because it doesn't look like it actually benefits me in any way. Unless... What is stability? Wait. Does stability have to do with how much stamina you lose when you get hit? Stability is stamina. Oh, shit! So I should have... Oh, I can literally just hit this. Oh my god, so I should have been upgrading this the whole time. Oh. Okay, I might as well just do this too. It's not gonna come in use that much at this point anymore, but... Yeah, actually, at this point, shield is more beneficial. Oh, this is Twinkling Titanite. That's independent resources. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have been upgrading that a little bit. Didn't really matter, probably, but... Okay, so we need more of that. Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, we got a lot of that. May as well, then. This is the one we've been mainly using. I think the only thing it's not great against magic. In comparison to this one. Let me look at my shield actually before I commit to an upgrade.
Neither of us.
Neither of us want to see you get hollow, blah 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 blah. Okay, wait, I can go into here. Okay, yeah, so this one's better at fire, but this one's better at magic. I don't know, it's kind of a crapshoot. Using intuition, what? Yeah, that is a good point. It's probably way more likely to use magic, I would assume. I'd have to rewatch the fucking opening cutscene. There's probably a hint in there. Yeah, well, worst case I get it wrong, but at least it doesn't change anything with physical. I kind of doubt he uses fire to begin with. Actually, what is this used to? Okay, yeah, they both use Twinkling Titanite. That's the one downside. Okay, fuck it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither.
Okay. Let's hang out. We're gonna do this to make this easier. Because we got a lot of these souls to consume real quick. Probably do both, actually. Yeah, I probably could. Can I just, like, mash through these? We're gonna be here a little bit. I have no reason to hold on to all these souls anymore. Wait, what was that one? Oh yeah, the Xanthus crown. I could do that in a second. They had the ability to do multiple in the future games. That's good, at least. Yeah. Anyway, how was your day? Yeah, so I think I had a lot more souls saved up than I realized. Part of the speedrun is finding places to use souls. Yeah, I'd imagine. Whoops. Skipped over one. Takes so fucking long, yeah. Well, yeah, it's like the whole RE7 speedrun where you had to find ways to manage your inventory because the game doesn't pause when you manage it, so you'd have to, like, do stuff. Well, because it also would, like, keep where your cursor was in the inventory, so you would want to, like, put it over, like, where, like, a key was before you got to where the key was. So, like, if you were, yeah, waiting for a door to open or something, you'd move the cursor. So... have any more? I'm debating if these are worth... Alright. Debating if it's even worth... Speedrunners drop everything they want to use at the start of the game to make inventory... Yeah, yeah! Debating if it's worth using these people's souls or not. Or if I'd rather just save them for fucking... on the off chance I do New Game Plus. And do swap animations and swing great swords like a dagger? Oh, jeez. So anyway, I have a couple souls now. Yeah, I guess
Well, I'll use it. Need it.
I had a couple. Wait a minute. Hang on. I guess I don't. Oh, do the shields only go to +5? I just realized that. If that was the case, then oops. And I mean, I may as well just... Twinkling Tiny Labors to +5 before... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, I have this pair of souls to spare then. And that just gives me the option. Okay, think there's really anything else here worth... Could do a bow or some shit, but like... You know... There's not much that I benefit from here, I don't think. The only thing that might have any mild use. Although it's Twinkling Titanite, so it probably wouldn't even get strong enough to be beneficial. Trying to be fast, Twinkling Titanite is the best library because it needs less materials and doesn't need embers. Yep, that makes sense. Is anything else even worth upgrading? Probably not. I mean, I guess this could potentially be useful. What do I need for that? Oh no, I need magic too, yeah.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Again, Twinkling +5 is as strong as plus. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. That makes sense. So dexterity is, yeah, the right thing that we want here, I think. Swapping. So we're at a decent bit of souls. Let's quickly go to Firelink Shrine. I'm just gonna sell some random ass items that I don't need. I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near enough to get another level up. But we'll figure it out from there. Okay. Oh yeah, what was that helmet you want me to try? Let me do that real quick. I think you said it was this one? Yeah, imagine I run up to the fucking final boss of the game looking as dope as this. I think they'd just surrender. It's fucking what? So fucking stupid! Oh jeez, where's my... There you are. Yeah. Go poke him. Wait, what is our thing here upgraded to? What's 13? Oh wait, we actually no. Let's go just finish upgrading the halberd then. I don't think it's gonna get that much use in this fight, but if he's super low and I need some poke damage, it'll come in handy. Because we have the souls here to... Yeah, no, let's do that. Although I guess I should have still sold my shit. Ah, whatever. Just to get out of the inventory at that point. What's going on, brother? Just doing a couple last minute preparations before I head to the final boss. You know, just the typical. Calamite Sofa. Yeah. As I was, yeah, every boss in this game's easy. This game's easy. Everyone's terrible. I'm the best at this game. I could probably beat this game blindfolded with no armor and no weapon. You know, I just am that good at video games. Too bad. You know, I might pass on that for now. I'm busy this weekend, and you know, like I got other things to do. But I could do it. I just don't feel like it right now. You know, but I mean, maybe some other time, maybe. I probably wouldn't stream it. I think that'd just be really boring to watch. You know, I'd just be beating the bosses all first try. So, you know, I'll just do it off stream to prove it. Okay. What do we need for you again? So much random shit right now. So we need 5. I already passed it like a bozo. I am not paying any attention. Hang on. I bought the run. I can't even buy this here, can I? Son of a bitch. I'm not paying any fucking attention. Oops. We're not gonna talk about that one, okay? You didn't see that. Oh, jeez. Okay, I definitely am not getting to level, like, 60 whatever. Debating, I may as well just spend these few souls on something. Go forth and mash Estus, my son. So for that, I can clearly just buy 165 arrows. I don't know why I'd be using that in this upcoming fight, but hey. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. I mean, I could sell some fucking chip to the guy just to clear up inventory space, but I don't even think it's worth it. The crossbow's been so strong for me. Yeah, you know, hey, you never know when it might come in handy. Never. But, you know, it's better to just spend them on something, I guess. You know, because I've just, you know, I'm so desperate for souls these days. We also still do have the humanity, I believe, in our... We never died. So I might just quickly kindle the fucking thing by the boss. Okay, this thing always fucks me. Stinking fucking platform. Little stinky head. Okay, we warp to Batting Shrine. Let's go get Eden real quick. Yes, I can just dodge roll my ass down there, but it's funnier if he eats me. Boop!
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Sorry, you're an old withering snake, though. That's why I'm treating you like one.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
I talked to him since I actually got... Oh my god, there's so much options here. I've never once even done that.
Beings who possess the...
Okay, I already killed them all. I just was like, maybe he'd say something fun.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
Oh yeah, munch on me, daddy. Oh, that's one spicy meatball. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I was hoping he'd have like some cool motivational speech or something, but I guess not. Oh wait, can we not actually? Oh no, we can't. Wait, we can reverse hollow. Oh, but we can't actually use this here. Got it. One sec. This is very important. I may as well just. I'm already human. I may as well just literally slap the fucking stuff here for no reason because I have it. And hey, New Game Plus, question mark? Uh-oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, hang on. This is awkward. I didn't think this through. I guess I'm just literally gonna go slap this somewhere. I don't know, Duke's Archive, sure. This is totally worth the time, by the way. Give me a sec. We're fine. Oh, let's go. Let's kindle that random ass flame because I can. Anyway, now that I just wasted time and did nothing of value. Okay. Now we go do the boss. Let's go! Woohoo! Ugh. Okay, but I'm gonna tease you guys for a second. I'm gonna take a bathroom drink break. I'll be right back and then we'll go. Here, beep. Okay. I'm ready for this fight to either go good or bad or okay or decent. It's gonna take me somewhere from 0 attempts to 1,000 attempts to beat this boss, so... And thankfully, it's already a long run to get there. With like 4 enemies. This is gonna be real exciting stuff. Kiln of the First Flame. Wait, maybe it is gonna use fire moves. I just realized that. We're literally in a land of ash. It'd be kind of surprising if it didn't use fire moves. In which case, I'm pretty sure the shield we're using currently is better. Well, it's fine. We upgraded 2 different shields. I don't know how you missed that. Oh, you were a tickle away. Oh, these guys give Titanite chunks. Okay, well. Cool, cool. Let's go say hi to this feller. Oh, okay. Oh, was it 2-hit? I thought that would be a 3-hit. These guys drop different chunks. Yeah, these guys would definitely not be good to grind against for souls. They're so spread out. They would be good for getting Titanite chunks if I needed those, though. This is still a cool area for sure. Okay, yes, let's go take out this boss guy that we have a reason to take out, I think. I don't know why I'm here now that I think about it. I was just tasked with killing some people, I guess. I don't even know by who. Nobody really specifically tasked me. I just sort of showed up and started murdering. So yeah, there's that. You know, I just kind of showed up for the hell of it, I guess. You know, I just came for the fun of it. You know, I wasn't here to, like, help people. I was just in it for the murder. Nice shot, idiot. Nice, nice. You got me. Fuck! No, he didn't get me that time. I had my shield up in time. Idiot. You know what? The Titanite chunks are kind of nice, I guess. And the last guy here. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't stop this guy wearing a man-boob armor set from killing all of them. And Black Knight Halberd Pog. I have so many random shit, dude. I gotta sell some of this shit so badly. Or I should have. You know, actually seems like it'd be pretty good. Huh. Anyway. We're about to go in. I guess I'm just gonna heal. And I think we'll just put a defense ring up. Although, I don't know, maybe a fire ring would be better. Although, we really don't know what we're in for just yet, so... But we're off to the races! Hello, Lord Gwynth, or whatever your name is? Lord... You don't even get a cutscene? Bruh! Okay, yeah, that's definitely a fire guy. This is a multi-staged fight, right? I did a lot of damage to him. Motherfucker didn't even get a cutscene. Okay, hang on. Wait. Fuck you. I can stab you better. This is awkward. That was it? Wall of Gwen, Lord of Sin. That was it? Was that the final boss?
My
Ah!
lord, bless thy safe return. Let Kath and Framt serve your
Who
highness.
the fuck are these guys?
We are here to serve your highness.
That was really the final. That was the final boss. That was really fucking anticlimactic.
Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Achievement unlocked. Dark. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, that was very anticlimactic. I think I died more to the fucking staircase in Anor Londo than I did to the final boss. Okay, well, you know what? Wow, that was literally like a 30-second fight. Why didn't they even give him a fucking cutscene? Okay! Don't ignore the fact that you grinded and got OP. Whoa, 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 grinded's a harsh word. I just played the game. Okay, well, I'll give my general overall thoughts in this. I mean, I've probably expressed a lot of these thoughts already throughout the entirety of the game. Generally, I enjoyed the game. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I finally gave a From Software game a shot and didn't let some of the loud, probably vocal minority of the From Soft fandom drive me away from the game, because there are some really fucking toxic and gatekeeping fans of these games. But yeah, I don't really get why people are like that. That's almost my biggest takeaway. I mean, granted, this is the first one, and I think some of the games get harder and have, you know, more complex stuff. And I was also fairly strong just in the way that I played and the items I used and stuff. But I don't get the general gatekeepiness around this game. Like, yes, I think it being hard or harder is a part of it, but I feel like the bigger part is not necessarily that it's hard, but the combat is mechanically interesting. And I think that's the best part of this game is the combat. I think the way the stamina system ties into everything is really fucking satisfying. You know, and a lot of the weapons feel like they have, you know, a way and there's a different style. So, it's like a meme. What is that? The game's hard, or that something else? Or the get good thing. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel this game necessarily needs to be hard. I think it needs the certain mechanics in place. Oh, the game is so hard. Yeah, I think it definitely gets overblown. It's not an easy game, but it, you know, I also don't think the game would inherently be ruined by having an easier difficulty. I think that the combat system in place can still feel satisfying, even if, say, you know, enemies did a little bit less damage to you and they did a little bit less to your stamina, and you regen stamina a little faster and you do a tiny bit more. Like there's ways to definitely do that in a way that to make an easier mode difficulty for a game like this without really ruining anything. Though that's not really the topic of conversation. More about how I personally felt about the game. Well, I guess it is still sort of tying into that, which is that I felt that the combat was very satisfying, and that's definitely the best part of this game. And it sounds like they've polished upon some of the weaker elements of this game. Some of the things I think that truly hold it back from being like a great game. You know, things, yeah, I've complained like crazy about the bonfire placement and how there's just times where you just have to keep repeatedly running over and over and over and over to the same boss. And it's just exhausting. And it's, you know, stuff like that is just a massive pain that leads to this game getting very tedious at points. And there's stuff like that. There's... Oh, it literally just jumps right into the new game. Plus, okay, damn. I was not.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Okay, so does any of this still make any sense to me, or does it still not make any sense?
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
You get one of two endings, by the way? Oh, there's two endings. Interesting. I will probably just just keep the armor on. Okay.
Is your fate.
I'm just really fucking sexy. That's my fate. Now I'm just watching this cutscene to see if any of it makes any sense to me, because it definitely didn't make any sense when I started, and it still barely makes any sense to me. But this game is definitely not... I mean, it has some lore to it, but this game is definitely not a story game with a ton of lore. That's not its goal. You got the ending where you walk away instead of kindling. What determines the endings? Is it literally because I just walked out the one door instead of a different door? I literally was just like, oh, what's over here? Touch the bonfire. You light yourself... Oh, there was a bonfire? I didn't even fucking know that was an option. Okay, I'm just gonna quit out of this and go to the home screen. Yeah, I didn't even know that was an option. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's probably my other big... Funny enough, this is a great segue into my other major issue with the game. One being the bonfires. And the other being this game does not fucking explain anything to you. Jesus Christ. This game is... Some of the ways in which this game is hard is that it just spreads out checkpoints in an obnoxious manner and it doesn't explain anything to you. You have to figure out so much shit on your own in this game for no reason. Like, it's so awkward at times to figure out where the fuck you're supposed to be going, what you're supposed to be doing, you know, what each of these, 35 million numbers do, because there's a billion stats and none of them are explained. Things just, happen, and you're like, what the hell was that? Yeah, it does feel like I think I would have been even more screwed in this game if I didn't have people in chat occasionally helping me. That's why I've been here fighting against your let me do it myself mindset. Yeah, no, I definitely have that mindset, and at times it is not worth it. I've reflected on that, and I'm aware like that I had to get into a different mindset to play Silent Hill, because it got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what, just Google things. If you get stuck for 10 minutes, just Google something. And I mean, I think that's a fault of the game if you have to resort to that sort of play to understand fundamental things in the game. So you should buy the Prima guy, dipshit. No, that's just bad game design. I know you're just memeing, but yeah, if that's... This is just bad game design if you have to buy a strategy guide for a game that came out in fucking 2012 or 2011 or whenever this came out. I'm just looking at the fucking copyright thing. But yeah, no, I think those two things are the things that really hurt this game. Thankfully, a lot of the stuff regarding not understanding the game, you kind of get as you progress, and that's why it feels like this is almost a game meant to be played Like, the first time you're supposed to just play it to understand it, and the second time you can actually enjoy it, is almost what this game feels like. And it's not bad. It's good that this game, I think, offers a ton of replayability and different styles of combat, different gear, different all sorts of things. It's just that it feels too much like the game is almost set up for you to enjoy it the second time rather than the first. So I don't know. But no, I mean, I think there is a lot to appreciate about the game, and I think like the enemy design and the boss design in this game, at least from like a visual standpoint, is great. I mean, I absolutely love it. I mean, there's so many cool and unique enemies. This game has a very excellent amount of like enemy variety that keeps the game fresh. And each area has its own personalities portrayed both through the way that it looks and the way that the enemies are. And for it looks pretty damn good, I'd say. Well, maybe not pretty, but like it definitely, the environments do convey like an emotion, so to speak, and I think it does a really good job of that. And I think even if it, it's not like, whoa, crazy good graphics. I mean, it holds up visually pretty well, outside of like the lava texture. I mean, most of the time it holds up visually pretty nicely, because of that. So yeah, no, I mean, there's different, there's probably a lot of micro things I could complain about. I really did not like. Well, I feel like some of the boss fights that I really didn't like, almost come down more to the fact that like it was such a like, I feel like Seath the Scaleless and the Bed of Chaos, the fights aren't bad. I mean, they're not like great fights. They're pretty bad fights. I know Seath the Scaleless is a little bit less. I mean, the Bed of Chaos, I totally, you seem to, yeah, well, you agree with that. But those specific like kind of fights suck, not necessarily because the boss is bad design, but because of just how fucking long the run is back. Like, the Bed of Chaos fight would be fine if you literally just spawned at the top of the ramp with a bonfire like there, and there was an easy way you could have put a bonfire there. It's not like, oh, the location didn't work. Like, you literally could just slap a bonfire on it and it would work fine. And I think that leads to the boss fights sucking more than the boss fights sucking themselves. Like, I'm trying to think if there's a boss that I'm like, I mean, the Bed of Chaos one is not particularly great designed, but the bigger flaw in that boss fight is just the 3-minute run back every time you lose. And you're going to lose that boss fight a decent bit because it's kind of a weird puzzle fight, and the enemies, and it attacks just like super quickly. So, I don't know. What was your favorite boss and favorite area? I don't know. I'm not sure if any of them like really, I don't think any of them stood out as like miles above the rest. Trying to think here. I think, well, I was gonna say, okay, I think the first area and the first few, or like the first, early bits of the game are the best, just generally balanced wise and fairness wise. But I think they're probably the least interesting in terms of enemies and just the general aesthetic of it all. Let me think. I'm trying to think if, I'm like, what is my favorite area? That is tricky. I'm trying to like run through the areas in my head really quick. I mean, because then there is a really nice variety in the the types of locations and stuff. I think my initial instinct is probably Anor Londo. Yeah, generally speaking, I think the game takes a real nosedive in quality after Anor Londo. Yeah, I think more of the issues start to become prevalent. But yeah, I think Anor Londo is probably my favorite. I do have a few minor issues with it, but that's I think, okay, yeah, it's like, I think that main first area by the Firelink Shrine and going to, all the way up until you fight the gargoyles, like that kind of area, I think is the best designed purely from a gameplay perspective, to be honest. But I think Anor Londo is definitely fun. They famously cut things. Undead Burg to Perish is really good. Yeah, so I think that's like the fundamentally soundest gameplay, but I think, yeah, Anor Londo is probably my favorite. I'm trying to think. Din's Fortress is nice, although the whole bonfire situation kind of sucks there too. Saying of Dark Souls messed up because of meeting deadlines and shit. Yeah. You know, it happens. You know, it's happened to Metal Gear Solid 5 and stuff like that too, and you know, it's an understandable excuse, but it doesn't necessarily make me forgive things that are wrong with the game. But it definitely helps to make sense of why some of the areas, because the second half is not anywhere near as good. I think the catacombs are pretty fun too, although I feel like every area has its small issues. I'll get to boss fights and then I'll answer the next question. Boss fight wise, God, it feels hard to judge boss fights almost, because I feel like me liking or disliking a boss fight comes down to the run back to the boss fight more so than the boss fight itself. Tier maker of the boss fights. I can do that once I finish my general thoughts here. I honestly probably Ornstein and Smo. That one I really liked. I mean, some of the earlier bosses I think are like the, what is it, the Tauros demon on the bridge. Even just like the very, very first tutorial boss fight, like those I honestly thought were pretty well done. Trying to think. Yeah, I think Orman and Smo is definitely sort of... It sort of matches the scale, because a lot of the stuff in the early game doesn't really have the scale that makes it like an exciting fight. But also, did I call him Orm? You know what? He's Ormond. I don't care. Or would you rather me call him Oregon? I don't fucking give a shit. I'll call him whatever I damn well please. You know what? I'm not great with names. Give me a break, man. I'm literally probably just thinking of Mount Ormond from Dead by Daylight. These are not words in my normal vocabulary. Dragon is a word in my vocabulary. The fucking name of that guy ain't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like the early bosses, I think, felt the nicest to go. I didn't really care for the gargoyles, although that was also because it was so early in the game that I probably just didn't fully understand the mechanics. That one I might be more okay with, on a replay. I like the Spider Queen boss, the Quelaag. I thought that was a pretty fun one. That had a nice balance of sort of like what felt fair. It didn't have that ridiculous of a run back to the boss. I think there are a lot of things that, go into, whether or not I like a fight. I think there's a lot of really cool boss designs. Yeah, I think the bigger flaw, literally comes from the run back. It is so, because I feel like there's some fights that, I might have like there's little things that are missing. I mean, like the Iron Golem fight I quite liked, although the arena in which you fight him in is so fucking boring. The dragon in the sewers is great, but the lock on that is just dog shit. Which is how I was playing this game for the most part, was with the lock on. Which that'd probably be better is if I didn't lock on, but that was preventing me from really enjoying that fight. You can knock him over? I didn't even know that. You're a dog. I really am. I'm just a little poopy boy. I think I think a lot of the bosses in this game have their pros and cons. You can knock him off the stage and kill him instantly. Okay, that's pretty funny. Big brain way of taking him out. But I've sort of just gone on a giant tangent here. But the other thing was, do you have any plans to look at the other games in the series? I think so. I enjoyed this game enough that I'd be down to do it. Probably not immediately. I'll probably take a bit of a break. But I already own Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. I'd probably do Dark Souls 3 first, to be honest, just because it's easier to stream. And I don't know. I don't know enough about Bloodborne, to be honest. Even though I know people have said it's very good. And I probably would like it just aesthetically. And I honestly would be interested in. Yeah, I know Bloodborne's next chronologically. Yeah. I would be. I'm definitely interested in Elden Ring. I just am probably gonna be patient and let it go down a little bit more in price. So I don't know if I can get it on sale for like $30. Maybe save Dark Souls 2 for last. No matter what you play. Yeah, I'm probably just basing it right now off what games I already own. So it's probably gonna end up being Dark Souls 3 is next or Bloodborne. One of the two. Those are the two I own. So that's the general stuff. I guess so. I'll wrap up with this for now. Oh, the one thing I wanted to see what the achievements I missed were real quick. Hang on, we can pull that up. What do we have elsewise? Blah blah blah. Acquire all rare weapons. Acquire all sorceries. Acquire pyromancies, miracles. Right, best. Yeah, crasses. I did see some. Okay, yeah, nothing here that's that exciting. This game is like RE5, fucking awful single player. It's co-op. It's fun as hell. Well, I will. I'll have to see about that. I mean, I'd have to buy it at some point, but it's on the potential to-do list. Yeah, no, I think that'll wrap up at least the main playthrough of Dark Souls. I might look into doing a little New Game Plus just to experiment around, but I doubt I'll like highlight that on Twitch or anything. I'll just do it in little bursts here and there, depending on, what else I end up doing. I'm probably looking forward to a little bit of a break from Dark Souls. I was starting to burn out a little toward the end, just because I think I've played a little over 50 hours of this game over the course of a month. So, we'll see about doing more, From Software games in the future. And that wraps that up. Okay. Fuck it. I just wanted to get that little outro for the sake of the Twitch highlight. Sure, I can. Let me see if I can find a good tier maker tier list for the Dark Souls bosses, just for shits and giggles. Let's see. Hang on. Let me look for it. And then I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the night, to be honest. We'll figure that out. Let me see if I can figure out a good one. Also one for Dark Souls. Is this 1 or is this 3 as well? Let's see. That looks like... That's multiple games. Okay, hang on. I don't know if you want to hop in a voice call. Sure, fuck it. Hang on.
Yo. Gang shit.
What's up? Hello?
Hi.
It's our mutual friend Zachary.
Ew, yuckies.
Cooties.
Oh, fuck.
So you're a real gamer now.
I did it. Okay.
You beat the first ever good video game.
Yep.
Congratulations.
It's actually, I think, the only video game.
It's the only video game, and because it's the only video game, it can't be bad.
Yes.
Ratio plus you're balding.
I don't know if I'm balding yet.
You'll get there.
Oh no, of course I will.
Are you looking at Tier Maker?
Yeah, okay, I think I found one. Actually, let me...
Cool. Post it up.
I hope you liked it.
I hope you like it.
I hope you like...
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is... I mean, I keep saying it. It's one of my favorite games. It might even be my favorite game ever. I fully acknowledge that, that it has a lot of problems. You can't really love it without acknowledging that. And I love it in spite of, and in some cases, I think, because of those problems.
I found a boss one, and then I also found an arena one. Or not arena, area one, so...
Area.
Oh, crap. Let's see, did you want me to link these in the chat, or...?
Yeah. Link them for me.
Oh, crap. One of them's Dark Souls Remastered, so...
No, this changes everything.
Okay, I'm starting with the bosses.
Alright, bosses. Let's just go down the list, I guess.
Yeah, okay, this is, I think, alphabetized. That's fine. Let's see.
So this should be Artorias of the Abyss first.
Hang on, let me see if I can. Where's the actual? I'll do it in order of.
Hello, Bridget. We are
Wait.
talking about Dark Souls bosses.
Yeah, because I beat the game. I did it.
Oh, you're doing your post-game commentary?
Post-game commentariat.
Yes. Yo, I'm also gonna do the tier list for the bosses.
Yeah, you could just pick out which ones you
Yeah.
think look the coolest.
You know what,
Okay.
Bridget? Run your shit. Let's go.
Okay, wait. I'm looking. Is the very first tutorial boss even on this list?
It should be. If it's alphabetized, it should be Asylum Demon. I don't know why the Black Knight is on here, though.
You know, it's okay.
Such
This
a
is
weird
not
thing.
alphabetized.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I can't even tell what some of these are just by looking at the photo.
I can tell you what they are.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Okay, I guess I'm just going in
Who's
order.
first?
It's probably easier.
Yeah. Artorias. Artorian.
He actually seemed pretty cool.
Artois. So the cool thing about Artorias is that he's kind of like the blueprint for future boss designs.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really like a lot of the other bosses. Like he has very like distinct like combos. And normally you have to learn that, but if you have a plus 15 Zweihander and you mash heavy attack, apparently that's good enough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't mash it. I just held up my shield for other parts, and then just
So
tanked hits.
One of the problems with this game that, I mean, it's not a problem, but one of the things that makes this game a little bit easier, I think, is bosses just generally don't have a lot of health. Even the late game bosses with a big weapon, you just kind of evaporate them with enough good attacks.
Yeah, yeah.
And they go very, very hard in the other direction for future games. You'll encounter some bosses and you're like, what the fuck? I do no damage.
No.
This is a nightmare.
I've done my tier list. I need your guys' opinion.
Absolutely 100%. I see you have the vaginal dragon up there. I appreciate that.
What's probably funny is this isn't the least accurate list I could have possibly seen.
Actually,
We'll compare when I'm done. Okay, I think I'm gonna put him at A tier.
I would agree.
Am I
I think
just- am I
Artorias
just gonna
is
see
just
your list?
he's pretty solid, but like he doesn't have too much going on. It's just a cool dude in an arena
Yeah.
doing cool stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a solidly designed boss fight, but there's nothing about him like visually that's particularly interesting. Or
Oh, did you notice one of his fucking arms is broken?
oh,
One of his arms is just full broken.
wow, what a loser.
Which is neat. Tough to notice.
Okay, what's
All
this
right.
one here? Oh, is this the
Bed of Chaos. Dog shit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to keep this in mind. Yeah, in relation to the run back as well, because that's like
the run back is part of the boss fight.
yeah, and then
I'll
I
check
think
it
it could
with
be
you guys when you're
C
done.
tier or even B tier if the run was an ass.
Literally, the optimal way to fight the boss is enter the arena and just, in the last phase at least, enter the arena, run forward, and hope it doesn't attack you.
Yeah,
And then if it attacks you, you are killed instantly with nothing you can do.
yeah, yeah.
Something you didn't really notice as much, the like fire pillars attack that it does occasionally randomly.
Mhm.
Those will insta kill most characters unless you have like insane armor like you did. That shit is fucked up. That shit will insta kill you, and even if you make it under and he does that attack, you can't avoid it in that tight space, so you just die.
Yeah, yeah,
It's fucking dog shit.
yeah.
And then sometimes you'll play the game again, and you'll be like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." No, bitch, you just got lucky. It sucks. It sucks. It's the worst. It's the worst they've ever done.
I believe I heard when the game launched on PS3 and Xbox, you know how you had to destroy two things on the left and right, and they stayed destroyed no matter if you died? I think I heard in the launch version they didn't stay destroyed when you died, so like you had to do that over and over. So imagine like
Okay.
you
Yeah, if
were-
that's true, I think that would be worse than F tier.
yeah. Luckily, it's not true but
Anymore.
anymore.
All right, you want to move on to the next one?
Yep, this is the DLC dragon I just fought.
Calamite.
He was pretty cool.
He's neat. I think I would also put him A tier. He doesn't like stand out too much. He's just kind of like the end game like test thing. He's kind of the hardest boss in the game, but you didn't really notice that.
Oh, was he?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm tempted to put him into B just because of how vague it is, the conditions in which you need to fight him on.
But it's really cool though. Come on.
Vague conditions? What do you mean?
No,
the vague condition where it's like, maybe the Hawkeye can help you.
Yes, maybe.
Oh, I mean, I think he's supposed to be like a secret boss sort of thing.
Yeah, but like, it's not that hard to find him. The secret part doesn't. The secret part is
you didn't find him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I found him after I knew where to vaguely go. I mean, it was pretty quick too. I mean, I just missed an area. Yeah, no. For now, I'm putting him in B. I might change it if I get a lot of other things that I don't.
I don't feel very strongly about Calamite. Some people really hate dragon bosses in From Software games. I think they're usually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this is the proto dragon boss basically.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Next up, I'm gonna skip the Black Knight. Why would you put that on here? I think this is the Asylum Demon.
Oh, okay.
Which is the first boss. Which I guess would mean that the Stray Demon is missing.
Yeah, they're very similar though.
They are pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like a B tier. I think it works. There's nothing about it that's exceptional.
It's a good tutorial. I will say that once you know its patterns, it's so free. Like you just run behind him and there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and the fact that if you literally just fucking jump attack when you go down immediately, he loses just so much health right away.
So something fun is there's a bug where if you do a jump attack off of that ledge, the jump attack will hit him, and then the plunging attack will trigger, and it does even more damage. You can like do half his health without even entering the arena. Who is this? This is Pinwheel?
Yeah.
God.
Completely unremarkable.
I really like his design in the arenas. Visually cool.
It's a really cool design. You probably didn't notice this as much, but if you come to the catacombs late in the game, you just like 3-shot him, and it's forgettable.
So this boss is like a joke, but you kept trying to do the catacombs pretty early, so I believe he put up a bit of a fight with you, but like he's like pretty like easy.
Well, yeah, I think I beat him second try, and the first try was because I had like no supplies going into the fight.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's probably like C tier.
I agree. Nito.
His one attack fucking is stupid.
Which attack?
Where he like stabs the ground. That's just like impossible to dodge.
I still don't know the timing.
Other than that, it's a really cool concept. I think the concept of him having like a bunch of minions.
Visually, one of my favorite characters in
this yeah, 100%. I think the arena's cool. The run back is not too bad.
His sword is cool as fuck, yeah. It's the concept of there's a ton of enemies in the room, but the boss can also damage them.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I think he also falls into the late game thing of you put your heaviest armor on and then mash R1 at him.
Yeah, yeah. Although to be fair, I think that's what I did the entire game.
You did that mostly the second half, I will say. But that was your game plan from the beginning. So.
Yeah, no, that's pretty. I for the most part, I think did that throughout the entire game.
I want to put him in like B.
Yeah, I think
in my heart he's A.
Yeah. I think the only thing for me that's preventing him from A is literally that one attack that he like spams.
Yeah.
That is just
of the 4 Lord Souls, he's probably my favorite. Just visually, I guess. I don't really.
Well, yeah, visually he's Okay.
All right. Next is the Iron Golem at the top of Sen's Fortress.
Yeah, I think I'd have to put that around B too. Like, it's a very solid fight. It's just the issue of it's kind of bland looking, and the arena's fucking boring as hell.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Gaping Dragon, visually really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, and I love the way they introduce him. Like the cutscene is amazing.
It's like a little alligator guy.
Yeah, and I think the run back to this boss is one of the much more reasonable ones.
I think the lore of this boss is that it's like one of the ancient dragons, but it's been like corrupted by time and like all the sewage and garbage in the depths.
Yeah.
And it like its ribs split open and became a mouth.
I mean, to be fair, anyone would be corrupted if they kept getting knocked down to half health and had to go out of their way to buy an item.
My fucking god. Kill me. That area gave me like nightmares.
Honestly, like, it's so close to being a cool concept, and they just make it so obnoxious with the way you cure it.
In the future, curse is just an insta kill effect, and that's all it does.
I mean, honestly, I feel like they should have just made it like it halves your health until you sit at a bonfire. Like,
sure,
there's something
in Dark Souls 2, curse just lowers your max HP cap, which is probably the best iteration of curse, to be honest.
Yeah.
As for where to put this boss, I think B. He's like the same as Iron Golem to me.
Yeah, I think I didn't like this boss initially because I was using the lock-on, and it's yes. Terrible in this fight.
Yes. Any of the big enemies, lock-on is fucking useless. Yeah, lock-on is in this game it's a very mixed bag. It really helps against like the small enemies, but when you go up against any boss, lock-on fucks you more than it helps.
Yeah, I think I'll put him in B. I would put him in C based off my experience, but I think just with the hindsight knowledge, I think the fight would be a little more enjoyable. And I feel like his attacks were all pretty well done, and they telegraph it nicely.
They're really telegraphed. That he has like this giant puddle AoE, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. So you're like, oh, okay, I'll just run away from this.
Yeah,
it's a cool fight. One thing that we just brought up that you didn't mention, one of probably my biggest complaint about the game in general is the camera.
Yeah.
The camera is at a really awkward spot behind you, and all the areas, not all of them, but a lot of the areas are really tight and cramped. So you end up just not being able to like turn and see anything.
Yeah, the camera definitely at points fights you.
Right. And especially during boss fights, it just like you'll be like locked on and standing under a guy, and the camera will point at his face directly through your legs.
Yeah. It has the age-old issue that Resident Evil 1 had of sometimes the camera's working for the zombies instead of you. Zombies paid it off.
All right, next up, Four Kings.
I feel like this one's a weird one.
It is a weird one, yeah.
I mean, the arena. I think conceptually, even though it's probably like literally a budget and time thing, I think the arena being black is bad because it fucks with the depth perception.
I will say that that's kind of cool though.
I've been quiet because I've been making my own little tier list in the background, but I put Four Kings in F tier for me, just because like I feel like if you're not standing next to them, like just like tanking their hits, because like when you stand right up to them, I feel like you eventually notice when you're playing, but they don't do a lot of damage, especially if you have good armor on.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of tank their hits. If you don't do that strategy, it's just really annoying.
It's tedious.
And the arena is a black void, which is cool. Like, it's cool to look at while you're doing the fight, but if you're the one playing it, I don't know.
So I'll say about the Abyss, which is the arena. It's an interesting concept, and something that sticks out immediately. Like, oh, okay, this is unique. But in practice, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way of putting it.
I would personally, I don't know if I want to put them in C tier.
Yeah, I might make a D tier, not for them specifically, but for another boss or two coming up.
Yeah, I will say that I feel like when you fought them, you didn't get to see the bits that make them the most annoying.
Yeah, no, I didn't have any
attacks. Right. For you, they were mostly just doing the weak-ass, like, sword swings that if you stand next to them, for some reason, do less damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But they also have giant magical attacks that hit everywhere and chunk you and can't be blocked by a lot of shields. They're very annoying.
Yeah.
I'll put them in C.
I think I'm probably putting him in C, at least based off my experience.
I believe this is the Demon Fire Sage.
Which one's that?
And that is the Asylum Demon guy who's on fire.
Yeah, it's probably just B tier. It's basically the same.
Sure.
Fight.
And we'll also consider that the Stray Demon, which is the demon below the Asylum.
Yeah.
The breakable floor.
They're all. I think they're all solid fights, but nothing.
I don't see. There's no Stray Demon here, right?
Yep.
There's just Asylum Demon. That okay.
Next up is Gwendolyn.
Oh yeah, Infinite Hall Lady.
The hall actually has an end.
Oh, does it really?
You can reach the end and he just stops teleporting.
That's pretty funny.
I put this personally pretty low. I really like thematically, but in gameplay, it's just like playing catch up.
See.
Yeah, the run back
is a cool secret.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. The run back is also awful because you have to keep turning the bridge.
Yes, that's bad. You don't need to do it in Dark Anne Orlando, which is where that happens, I think. There's a ring in the catacombs, I believe, and if you equip it and go to that room, the passageway will be open. It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way to know that, and thematically, it was much cooler for me to make you shoot the goddess.
Oh, you don't have to shoot the goddess?
You don't have to, no, but it creates a very cool moment, I think, personally.
Yeah.
Gargoyles. This is where I think we're gonna differ a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and I think part of it too was just the lock on again.
Yes,
that was
100%.
I liked the first half of the fight a lot, and then the second half I despised.
I love this fight.
Yeah.
I think this fight is so good. I think it teaches you so much about the game, and it's a good tutorial for Ornstein and Smough specifically. I think it's really cool how they like support each other. I don't know. This was the point in the game where I actually had to sit down and learn how to play.
Yeah.
For me personally, when I first started, because this is a huge struggle bus. But for me, when I played this, something just clicked, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I got it now.
Yeah,
I understand the appeal, and I want to play more."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's an inherently bad boss fight. I
don't think so either. But I understand your opinion as well. Fighting with the camera is not fun.
Yeah, I feel like at points,
since you're just using lock on, which the game tells you to do.
Yeah, I feel like at points it just so much is happening that, and I think it's very overwhelming that early in the game.
For sure.
It's a trial by fire. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm debating between C and I'm probably gonna put it in C.
I'm putting in the middle on mine as well. That's what
I love the fight. I won't defend my position.
No, and I can see why people would like this. Like, it's not a surprise. So,
Sanctuary Guardian.
This fight happened so fast for me that I didn't really get the chance.
I mean, it's kind of forgettable for everyone, I feel like.
I think he's one of the cooler bosses in the DLC, but sorry. Let me rephrase that. I think it's a cool boss, but it's in the DLC and it's overshadowed by the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put him smack dab in the middle because he wasn't bad, he just wasn't good.
Oh, one thing you missed. If you return to that boss arena, there is a version of that boss fight where there's two.
Oh, really?
And that shit sucks ass.
Oh, really? Damn.
That is just bad.
I'll probably put it in B. I really do like the design of it.
It's a really cool design, yeah. Like a manticore guy. Yeah, really neat. Copra Demon.
He just fucking shows up.
It's the smallest fucking boss arena. Oh my god. And there's two dogs.
Yeah, it's sort of it's just like weird, the circumstances for this one.
They just mob you. It's annoying.
I
did like how you immediately, like in your playthrough, you just immediately clocked it and had a strategy immediately. I respect that so much.
Yeah, no, I think I did enjoy this fight, but it's not really a good fight.
I enjoy it when I come back to it. Playing it the first time, I hated this shit so much.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool fight, but I have to put it in C tier for past Jappa tier.
Yeah, I think that's where I was gonna put it too. The dogs are kind of weird and annoying. It's in such a small arena. It just literally happens. There's no cutscene. There's no nothing.
This game does not have a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah.
They want you to understand stuff less through cutscenes and more through visual and environmental storytelling, and or reading the descriptions after you kill the boss. Huh? What was that? But the Copper Demon doesn't have that. He just becomes a normal enemy later.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? I didn't even yeah.
In Lava Land. I also put him in C tier because I feel like he's teaching you to use environment. So it's sort of like the bell gargoyles, whatever they're called, in that they're teaching you something, but at the same time it's kind of annoying until you actually learn the skills they're trying to teach you. And also the room's really small, so it's like also another trial by fire.
Yeah.
Fucking tiny arena. He also it doesn't have interesting attacks.
It's a very basic early game piece of shit.
Ceaseless Discharge.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is where I'm adding my D tier in here.
I also made a tier. I added another additional 2 tiers in my list. I put Discharge and Pinwheel and Gwendolyn in E tier on mine. And there's also an F tier below that for Bed of Chaos.
Here is what I will say that Zach did not experience. So you know how there's armor in his boss arena?
Yeah.
If you grab the armor and then run all the way back to the start, he'll jump at you and get like stuck on the ledge, and then you hit him and he dies instantly.
Yeah.
That's like a Donkey video actually.
Oh, really?
That's like an actual way to kill him, by the way. A lot of people like to call it a glitch, but like he has animations and everything. He's like
it's not a
canonically
glitch,
falling off.
intended.
Yeah. Because he's really like he does a lot of damage no matter what level you are, right?
Right. But if you don't do the thing where you kill him instantly, it's a miserable boss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a D tier actually for Ceaseless.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like hate the fight. I think the attacks are. I mean, it's pretty. You know, he telegraphs stuff nicely and all that, but it's like just like it's an awkward fight. It's kind of laggy there. You know, I don't know. It's a funny fucking name.
Yeah.
The cum boss.
I'm putting him in E tier just because like once you know like the way to instantly kill him, you're like, well, fighting him is so shitty directly, like why would I not kill him every time? And that just puts the boss lower and lower.
Yeah.
What I hate especially
how
is
he dies that way.
if you die to him, he just starts spamming this long range fire breath attack at you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's also annoying.
That shit sucks.
At least the run back is fun. Is fine, not fun, but it's not bad.
Centipede Demon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think
this is a weird stretch in the game. There's just 3 bosses back to back, and the areas are uninteresting.
Yeah, this arena was like this one's biggest downfall, I feel like.
You didn't fight him the way that you're like air quotes intended to.
Because they did it in a shitty way.
But you're right that it's annoying and stupid. Anyways, I don't know. The boss is forgettable and uninteresting to me. C tier.
I'm putting him in D as well. I feel like
I put him in my D tier.
at least it's not a long run back. I mean, I don't know. I didn't have much time to even experience this boss because I beat it like
It's not even that hard of a fight. I never had trouble with it in my own playthroughs, but I don't know.
Yeah, so
It's not remarkable.
Manus.
Which one? Wait, which one is this?
The final boss of the DLC.
Oh.
Despite my memeing, I put him in my personal A tier because he's fucking cool.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna put him in S.
I'm probably gonna do A. I feel like some of his magic attacks are just weird to dodge. And I feel like if I had died, the run back would have been awful.
Yes.
I think this
absolutely.
This is probably my favorite visual and spectacle in the game.
Yeah.
At least for Dark Souls 1. Where Artorias is he's like the prototype boss fight for big knight guys, like cool dudes. Manus is the big monster prototype, right? A lot of the stuff that you see Manus do will eventually come back and be important in especially Bloodborne. There's a lot of Bloodborne bosses that play a lot like Manus. Manus also has the big like 7-hit combo or whatever. That's really cool. Just a really, really awesome visual design and challenging for most of us. It's challenging. Fuck you, Ragnick.
If you don't have a big defense poise build with the big strength, I found the fight actually annoying, but I'm rating him highly just because of how cool he is.
And I think he's super fucking fun.
I think like as they do cooler big monsters that attack a lot and are aggressive like him in later games, it works. But in the framework of Dark Souls 1, it's definitely a really big challenge. And killing him with arrows outside the arena is really funny.
Did you ever beat the Moonlight Butterfly?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I beat it.
You did. Okay. I saw the soul, actually, now I'm remembering.
Yeah, this was just in such a weird place as a boss for me because, yeah, I was at a point where I was way too strong. Like, the first time I ran the arena, I had, like, a sliver of health and no healing and insta-died. I was like, wow, I'm gonna wait on that for a while. And then I came back and then I just shit on it. I feel like it's
forgettable.
Conceptually kind of interesting,
neat, yeah.
But at the same time,
at the right level and you don't have range, you have to wait for it to land.
Yeah,
that can be annoying.
The spears attack it does, which you saw more of, I think, in the Crystal Caves, is really annoying to dodge. For some reason, on that narrow bridge, it just consistently will hit you, and it's way faster than most other attacks are in the game. It doesn't have like a tell.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
I'd probably put it in D.
I respect that. I think I'll do the same.
I mean, I could probably argue for C, but
I'll put him in D, but I think it's better than Ceaseless.
Yeah, probably it is, but I wouldn't put it better than most of the C here.
Waylog.
I'd probably put that in S.
I put her in A, yeah.
I don't know. I think there was that moment in that fight. I think the fight clicked for me because it was like, I don't know if you were watching when that happened. I could verbally like call out.
Yes,
okay,
I was seeing that. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, he gets it."
and I really liked. Yeah, it was like, okay, this is the attack she's doing. This is how I counter it.
I think it hit at a point in the game for you where it was just challenging enough, but you had put enough information together that you were able to sort of like something clicked for you, right?
Yeah. It was. I think that fight ended up being more of understanding how to dodge and execute on her attacks, and that's why that fight came as satisfying. Plus, the run back isn't that bad, and
no, it's fine. Another thing I'll say is that the lava puddle moves that she does create some really dynamic, I guess, fighting, because you have to manage how much lava is on the ground, where you're standing, position her so that you're not going to be in danger if you back up her.
Yeah.
Also, she's got boobs.
She's got titties.
Yeah, she's got spider leg. Oh wait, what?
Huh? What?
Two mouths?
Anyways. Civ!
This boss fight just like came out of fucking nowhere for me, and I was just like, wait, what?
So normally you're supposed to realize you need the Covenant of Artorias or whatever, and then follow down that path, but you were just like, I'm just wandering around the forest.
Yeah.
Visually, one of the best they've ever done. It's a fucking giant, beautiful wolf holding a sword.
Yeah.
How can you not love that? In terms of the actual fighting, I don't know. It's kind of just there.
Yeah, I
really like it visually.
Yeah, no, I mean it's so simple, but it's there's something both like funny and tragic about the fight.
Yes. Tragedy is the.
That's why I put it in S. If you watch any Dark Souls 1 video, eventually they'll mention Sif and how like as Sif gets lower and lower health, it'll start limping and the fight gets easier.
I noticed that too, and I thought it was the most visually interesting thing that they did in any of the bosses, I felt.
One thing that you missed in the DLC actually is you can find Sif in the Abyss.
Yeah.
Oh.
As a puppy, you find Sif. Right, and
the light thing you saw was leading to Sif actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So yeah, Sif is down there, and if you rescue Sif from the enemies down there, you can summon Sif for the Manus fight.
Oh wow.
It's like little puppy Sif with
And
a great sword.
It's fucked up, but apparently there's a cutscene for if you do the DLC somehow before getting to Sif. and like you summon Sif for the Manus fight and rescue him or whatever, you can fucking you get a cutscene where Sif acknowledges you, right? Because you're like time traveling for the DLC.
Oh yeah,
But
that's time
like
travel, by the way.
so way out of order and probably hard to do.
Speaking of out of order, did you know you can meet a completely new NPC if you fight the 4 kings before placing the Lord Vessel? Anyways,
I think I'll put him in A tier.
yeah, I agree with that. I think we can do Smo and Ornstein separately, I guess, but I think Zach only fought Papa Smo.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna count them as a 1.
Sure.
Yeah, count them as 1.
S tier easy.
Yeah. I mean, I think the dynamic of the fight is really cool. I mean, there's an aura to it. Them destroying the arena is pretty cool.
It's in terms of scope, it feels like the most epic thing in the game.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then the fact that there's like the way you go about taking out the bosses actually impacts the fight.
Right. One thing I will say about Dark Souls 1 is I really like the atmosphere and the aesthetic, but scope is not effectively communicated a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, you're fighting like gods and shit, and you walk into the boss room and he's just standing there, and you're like, okay, I can kill him.
Yeah.
Ornstein and Smo, a top-notch presentation. It has this like godly aura. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
And when you get good at it, it feels so fucking good.
Yeah. Okay. Who next?
Taurus Demon.
Oh yeah.
The guy on the bridge. I'll say I put him in my B tier, which seems high for him, but I really like him.
I think
he's not as bad of a trial by fire as the gargoyles or the Capra demon in the small room, but I feel like he teaches you a lot. He makes you use the plunging attack you learned from like the first fight earlier in the asylum or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice
You for planning, being careful. It's
nice
just generally an interesting arena for this enemy.
He can eat you off the bridge, or you can make him jump off the bridge if you like make him jump off, right? I don't know if you've ever seen a video of that, Zach.
I don't know if I have, but I can picture it. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
He just eats himself right off.
So yeah, and I feel like he's a safe kind of design and stuff, but at that point in the game, it's good and.
Yes,
I think
it's an effective first boss at post Asylum.
Yeah. No, I think for where it is in the game, I think it's perfect for what it is.
I agree. Okay,
what's next?
So what was this guy?
The Channeler?
Was this a boss?
No.
Why not? That's what I was like. Am I fucking forgetting something? That's why I was waiting until you guys got to this before I finished my tier list.
Let me just make sure that we've got them all. Priscilla's not on here.
Is this last one Gwyn?
Yeah,
no, that's Ornstein.
Oh, so this is missing.
This is Gwyn missing Priscilla, Gwyn.
Seath the Scaleless.
Yeah, Seath is missing as well. There's a lot of shit missing on this.
Okay, yeah, I just picked one. I didn't pay enough attention. Hang on, let me see.
That's fine.
Oh shit.
We could just talk.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
I will go Seath first.
Okay, yeah, he'd be an F for me. I hated that fight.
For me, it's B. He's cool visually. The fight is just kind of uninteresting. I'll throw him to C. I'll throw you a bone set.
Me C for me too. I like the story of fighting him early and like getting your ass kicked and then getting captured. All that shit is cool. Actually, fighting him in the Crystal Caves, holy shit, it's kind of annoying.
Yes. The fact that he can curse you is just stupid too. It doesn't make sense. It's not fun. Yeah, C tier.
Yeah, no,
I don't think F tier. I think you just hit a point in the game where you were set up to struggle.
Well, yeah, the issue, I mean, like, okay, yeah, you go in, you fight the thing, and you're supposed to die. There's no clear indication that you're supposed to go elsewhere. So you just run back into the room and die again. like
That's
3
what you-
times
yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Because I'm enlightened, I looked it up on my first playthrough.
Yeah, like a
Ratio.
Yeah, and then you have to run out of your way, and then it's a horrible fucking run back. It is probably the worst run back in the whole game to a boss fight.
I don't agree. Bed of Chaos for me is much worse. It's extremely long.
But the whole
at least
thing is
there's not a ton of danger, I don't think.
Yeah, but there's not a ton of danger running up to the Bed of Chaos either.
That's true. It's just fucking annoying.
I mean, you're just running. The whole thing is just running on invisible platforms.
That's true. I think the lava just annoys me more than the invisible platforms.
And and then you get the whole fight. I like every time he does an attack that like otherwise would curse you, the game would drop to 10 FPS.
Okay, I'll give you that. On remastered, the frame rate is
yeah.
Even
though with DS Fix, the original PC port is still like
his attacks are just
garbage.
awkward as fuck to dodge because every time you have to like swing and then like jerk your camera up to look at his mouth because you're up close, and then all of his attacks just cover like half the arena, and there's no indication of how to dodge or go about avoiding any of them.
I will say, at least he is a real boss. Bed
Yeah,
of Chaos is a weird puzzle thing.
Yeah, the only reason I think I put Seath above Bed of Chaos is probably because, like, the Bed of Chaos fight just needed it just needed the bonfire to be closer. It just needed it right next to it, because you're gonna die, like, 15 times on it no matter what.
I feel like Seath, you would have also felt similarly, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I didn't lag. It didn't have 10 FPS
Fair
during
enough.
the Bed of Chaos. And I feel like Bed of Chaos, you could at least predict its attacks better.
I disagree.
No. After like the first swing, it's like up to God what he does.
and
the hitboxes don't match with his badass branch. Sex raid.
We're doing a Dark Souls boss tier list because I just beat the game today, so very, very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like there was ways I could intentionally bait out his attacks for. I mean, maybe not the very last bit
one.
What
fucking good does it do you? You can bait the attacks, and he just starts doing another attack.
Yeah,
it's fucking random. Whether or not you get an opening is up to God.
Yeah, that's kind of how it felt like to go against Seath.
I disagree, but that might just be I've played the game more.
Yeah.
So I think Seath is C tier. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's the worst though.
Yeah. So
and he's visually cool. Don't at me.
He's fine.
He's like a weird fairy dragon. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have known that he was cool if I could look at him without having 10 frames a second.
Fair enough.
And if I had to, not just jerk to look at him every so often, like if I could actually just like see him.
Next up is Priscilla, which, by the way, Zach, it's implied that Priscilla is the daughter of Seath.
The invisible one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that fight should be cool. But
I was laughing my ass off when you walked in there with the Zweihander, hit her with one R2, and then we're like, oh, okay, I win now.
Yeah. The whole fight, I mean, but like, I think it's like, you're like, okay, the feet print are coming at me straight at me, and then she attacks you from like 90 degrees.
It's weirdly disjointed. It makes no fucking sense.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm debating. I
D tier for me, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd put her at like the lowest in the D tier section.
It's cool that she's an optional fight, though. You can just leave the arena for some reason.
Yeah, and I mean the run back's
fine. Anything for killing her.
So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call her like god awful, but nah, she's probably F tier. Nah, the more I talk, the more I'm like, nah, it's probably F tier.
Bleed is kind of just an annoying mechanic.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it just like doesn't. I don't know.
She does no damage, and then you fucking explode.
Yeah.
Next up, I think this is the last boss we haven't talked about yet, is Gwyn.
yeah, like that fight. It seemed. Like, why is there not a cutscene?
That's kind of what makes
That's
it
kind of the
cool.
point, I will say.
You walk in and you're like expecting something big and extravagant. You're seeing like the big king who like used the fire and made a new world, and then he's just standing there and he just runs at you.
Yeah.
No fanfare.
He's just a like if you see his face, he's completely burned out, a fucking husk.
Yeah. And that's the story.
Just a
That's the story.
brainless guy with a sword.
Yeah, he's gone hollow.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Which is, I think, atmospherically really fucking cool. The OST is perfect.
Oh, there was a. I don't even like. The boss fight was over in 30
you
seconds.
Pull that up right now and fucking listen to it.
Sure, hang on. Wait.
Pling pling plong.
What's his? How I spell his name?
GWYN. You can also Google DS1 Plin Plon, probably.
Let's see. Okay, I'll have that playing while we. Yeah, I don't know. It was just super anticlimactic for me.
I 100%, and I agree with you, and I'm kind of like, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
From a storytelling perspective, FromSoft really likes doing that. Is kind of the fake out boss that's like, ooh, he was actually just a loser the whole time. Everyone is hyping up Gwyn. You hear people talk about Gwyn all the time. He's in, everyone's like, may the Father Gwyn bless you or whatever. And then it's just a zombie man with a big sword. In terms of gameplay, yeah, he kind of is boring.
Like, I feel like the attacks that I saw, like he seems like an actual decent mechanically.
Wrong. You can parry him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a mechanic. That's right. I did that like never.
If you did,
yeah, whenever I fight Gwyn, you parry him 5 times and you win.
If you don't know about the parry thing, he's a pretty cool boss fight.
Yes. If you know how to parry though, it's trivial and boring. You feel cool doing it though, I guess.
Yeah, it looks cool when you parry him.
So I don't know. He's probably like C tier.
I would put him in B just because storytelling.
Yeah.
I think
I'd put him in A for the story and the music.
I feel like contextually with the story, I feel like it would mean more if the story of Dark Souls was told in a way that was understandable to the player.
Yes, I 100% am with you there that it's not really clear what your goals are ever.
Yeah.
Past ringing the bell, your objective is get the Lord Vessels for, and then get the Lord Cells there, because you have to link the fire. What does linking the fire mean? It's implied it means the end of the undead curse. You didn't even fucking link the fire. You just walked the fuck out, and you don't even understand what that means.
Yeah.
I don't think you even understood what linking the fire meant or what it was.
Oh yeah, for the chat message, I agree. It kind of sucks that Dark Souls 1, even in the remaster, still makes you go into New Game Plus when you kill Gwyn.
They let you choose in every future game.
Yeah, in every future game. Like, we would have just made Zach kill Gwyn if, like, he
Yeah, that's what I would have done, and I would have just had, like, a bonus episode, or a bonus stream or 2 or whatever, and it would have been fine.
Yeah. But no.
So.
Butt sex.
Yeah, and then the other one, because then I could have explored the other areas and stuff too, and that would have I would have been mildly less strong. I don't think it would have mattered, but
no, I don't think so either. I think you were still strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that may have made a difference was the stamina ring. But...
Yeah, the stamina ring helps you so much.
Yeah,
Henna, I'm deafening you. I'm muting you, Henna.
You're not dead. You're here.
He's server muted. We can have our conversation in peace.
Well,
damn.
I'm gonna unmute him so we can explain to him what we're doing.
What are you doing?
Zach beat Dark Souls. We're just having a chat about it on his stream. If you want to hang out, then you're gonna have to, join me in Valorant. Just saying.
Sure, that's fine with me. But do you want to play anything, Zach?
I'm just fucking with you.
Fortnite.
Depends.
Like what?
I don't know. What would you want to play?
A game.
Okay. Would anyone else also join us?
Depends. You want to do this area tier list first?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we'll try to go through it a little.
Okay. All right, I'll make myself.
If we decide we might want to play something, we'll let you know.
I'll be here. No, I'm not leaving.
Cool. I'll let you know then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
By
keep
the
kicking me out.
way,
I tried to say.
I closed my browser at some point, so I lost my boss tier list, but I'll make one an area one.
That's fine.
I will copy or paste the screenshot of mine and then draw a Gwyn on it.
Yeah, I really.
I can't read shit. What is this? I can't read these. Do I have to like zoom in?
Yeah.
Let me just pull that up in Paint real quick and add those few.
All right. This area tier list is gonna be easy. I'm gonna do this so quickly.
Okay, hang on. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know how to use Paint. I should have just pulled up Photoshop. I don't even know how to spell them, so I'm probably gonna spell them all wrong. It's pretty funny, but hey. Oh god, I forgot how awful it is to.
They're fake names, anyways. Who cares?
Yeah. I don't even know how to use this fucking. This application sucks. Who made Paint? How do you change the? You know what? No, we're sticking with it. Fuck it. I don't care. Seath. What was the Priscilla?
Seath, Priscilla, and Gwyn.
I'm probably gonna spell it wrong. Okay. Okay. There we go. Boom. Nailed it.
I think this list is also missing shit. Oh, maybe not.
It's whatever.
Hard to say. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. You have the list right, Nemanja?
Yeah, I already started mashing things on it, so.
And Orlando. S.
Easy.
Yeah, probably S. Yeah.
Really cool presentationally. A ton of interesting side areas, cool challenges to overcome, interesting enemies. Yeah. The guys with shields are fucking annoying.
Yeah, but they also don't feel unfair by any means.
The Silver Knights are a really cool challenge for that point in the game, though, I will say.
Yeah.
Painted World of Ariamis. Yeah, I think everyone just acknowledges that Anor Londo is godlike. Painted World.
It's probably like B tier.
I'm gonna put it at A tier. So the lore for the Painted World of Ariamis is that it's the first area they developed.
Oh,
Which makes a lot of sense. It's definitely very fleshed out. There's a lot of puzzles and a lot of different areas and a lot of different routes you can take.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's just nothing I find that's particularly memorable about it. Excuse me, wow.
The giant dragon butt that you can get past by using a glitch is memorable to me. that doesn't feel like something they want you to remember. Ash Lake.
It's visually cool, but there's nothing of actual interest to do there.
Yeah, but visual is all I care about. S tier.
I put it in A because of the visuals, but it's not an S because there's like nothing to do.
I'm putting it in B tier.
The visuals stick out to me so much that I put it in S tier.
Well, it's also just stupid how hard it is to find there to get to it even.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Blighttown.
This one's like I think I like it. Although the fucking just like flying enemies are annoying because it's impossible to hit them, and
I will say
it's
that
laggy.
you didn't experience the reason that people hate it, which are the toxic blow dart guys. I don't think you got toxic very often.
Yeah, it happened like once.
Yeah, that toxic shit just fucking kills you.
Yeah.
People hate that shit. And that area also used to be really laggy, which I will acknowledge. But
and it's still pretty laggy.
Past all that, yeah, no, it used to be like 10 FPS, legitimately.
Yeah.
Once you look past that, it's a neat area. There's a lot of ways to traverse it. It has a lot of variety. I don't know. I feel like it's A or B tier, personally.
I'm probably gonna put it B solely because it's still frame rate is not good even with the mod. Yeah.
I'll put it B.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna switch some shit around. I'm gonna put Painted World B, Blighttown A. No, you know what? We'll put Ashlake A, and then Painted in Blighttown B.
Okay.
So
Chasm of the Abyss.
Yeah, so for Chasm of the Abyss, this is like, I think we can all say it's really cool. It's really cool how you see like the spirits that kind of look like the humanities around. God, it sucks to play through though, and that's what's like fucking me up here.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the other area with no light, though.
I'll put it C, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Darkroot Basin.
It's just like the lower part of it, right?
Yeah, it's just like a nothing burger.
Yeah, I'd put this together with Darkroot in like mid to low. I don't know.
I'll put it in.
I'll probably put it in C.
I appreciate Darkroot Basin for the work it does.
Yeah, and I think the enemies and stuff are kind of interesting there.
The enemies are interesting. The thing, Darkroot Basin is kind of a crossroads.
Yeah.
And that's the purpose. There's just a lot of different ways you can go from Darkroot Basin. A lot of areas connect to Darkroot Basin, and I acknowledge that it has a purpose.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. There's the Hydra.
Yeah.
C tier.
Okay, Darkroot Garden. That's the actually interesting part of the woods, right?
Right. That's the area past the wall, past the Covenant of Artorias wall.
Okay, so it's just that specific. Wow.
No, and the area before it, as well as the area leading up to the butterfly.
Okay, yeah. So it's most of the. It's all like the upper part of the.
Yes. I like this area.
I do too.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of reasons to revisit it.
Yeah, I'd probably put it at A tier.
You can go there early to fight the Moonlight Butterfly. You can go there late to go into the forest. Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it in B. Demon Ruins. This is just the area with Ceaseless Discharge. Leading up to
Lost Izalith.
I think it's everything from Ceaseless to the Centipede Demon, honestly.
Yeah. I like this area visually.
I don't.
Yeah, the lava looks ugly as fuck. I don't really dislike it. There's just not much to it.
I'll say in the remaster, the lava glow is toned down, which I think makes it better. At the same time, the lava texture was not really upgraded, so it still looks kind of ugly.
C tier for me.
I'd put it in B personally, just because I like it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in B.
When we get to Lost Izalith, though, I'm gonna have shit to say because that's
depths.
Which one is this?
This is the area with the gaping dragon.
Before Blight.
Oh yeah, like the sewer area. I just call it the sewers. Yeah, there's the annoying enemy. The one annoying enemy there. So I actually kind of like the area, generally speaking.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
I think it's good. I'll put it in A tier.
Yeah, the only thing holding it back is literally just the curse enemies being kind of annoying. Although they're fucking hilarious to look at.
I think it creates a cool moment.
Yeah.
But I feel like that moment overstays its welcome.
I'll probably put it in A too.
In terms of, I like how it's kind of labyrinthine. It takes a while to learn how to navigate the area, and once you do, it's like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's cool enemy variety. There's a lot of interesting little environmental things. The butcher and his dog. There's the giant rat. There's all the fucking goo. There's the weird channeler that can actually buff the boss. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a channeler up top, and if you don't kill him, he'll double the boss's damage.
Oh Jesus.
Firelink Shrine.
Yeah, I'd probably put it S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a great starting area. It there's repeated reasons to go back. I mean, there's.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
The music too, godlike. Kiln of the First Flame.
It's visually cool, but it's just so
Visually
empty.
Cool, pretty boring. You can farm the Black Knights, I guess.
But they're so spread out that it's like not even worth it.
Yeah, you kill the first one and then run back. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's just pretty.
Yeah, I'll probably put it in B tier.
Yeah. Lost Izalith. Let me make a new tier really quick.
Yeah, I'm debating if I'm looking at this. Do I need a E versus S tier.
I don't think I need a D versus F, but I'm putting Lost Izalith in F anyways.
Yeah, maybe I will for now, and we'll run with it.
Yeah, this area sucks ass.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
They didn't know what to, so they just spammed the dragon enemies.
Sorry, I like spaced out. I didn't realize we were talking about Lost Izalith. That area is so shit. Most of it's covered in lava, but they give you the ring. But here's the thing: even when you're wearing the ring, that shit will damage your armor. So you got to take off your armor. I don't know if you realize that, Zach.
Yeah, it damages
Like
your
it would,
armor's
it would
durability.
severely damage your armor. Also, like those giant ass like dragon enemies everywhere, they just look like they were placed there because they have a big patch of lava with nothing in it.
It makes no sense for them to be there. They're undead dragons. Why are they in this place? This is
where
the
you
demon
hear
area.
This is where you hear about like how like they like had to like, you know, crunch and cut some stuff out of the second half of the game to meet like the deadline of the game. Lost Izalith is like the prime example of cutting shit out.
Yeah.
There's
to
the
make
cool
the deadline.
vacuum super sucker guys. Those guys are cool. That's
I mean,
the
even the
only
little
thing that I like.
fire-breathing stone guys are kind of funny.
They're boring.
Yeah, they're nothing special, but
they're not even remotely a threat. They just spam 50 of them in the same room and call it good.
They just spammed a lot of them because I think it's all they had. The vacuum sucker enemies are really cool, but they kind of like come out of nowhere towards the end of the area. It's weird.
Yeah, no.
They had some
Yeah, I
shit
hate this
there, and
fucking
then they couldn't make anything happen, and it's just like kind of the worst area in the game with the worst boss.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
on to ruins. Sorry, I don't know if y'all are done talking about
I
how
think we're
shit this
okay.
area is.
The ghost mechanic fucking sucks.
Yes.
It's just annoying as hell.
I
The
think I
lower,
would personally like to split up the top area from the bottom area.
yeah, I think the lower area is a lot better, and I
So
think there's a
for-
lot more interesting
let's do it
enemies in
like
the
this.
lower.
If you're just judging the ghost area, where are you putting this?
Yeah, probably D or F.
I agree.
And I
D
think
for
the
me,
lower
probably.
area is like A or B. I'm probably just gonna put this C and balance them out.
It's so tragic because it's so cool how flooded and
Yes,
cool it
the
is.
the
right?
lower area is so fucking environmentally.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
everything is wet still, and there's fucking so many corpses.
Zach, like you can access this from the beginning of the game if you go down those steps of Firelink. So it's so fucked up. The ghosts there. 'Cause
Yeah.
you fight a couple hollows once you enter, and then you see the ghosts and that shit. Like you can't even hit that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the whole just
I
needing an
also
item to hit them is annoying as
Found
fuck.
out a new problem with the ghosts from watching Zach. Your halberd just doesn't work against the ghosts for no reason. Why?
Yeah,
That
it
makes
just
no
missed.
sense. Is it
Yeah,
just a
they're-
weird
Their
property of the
hitboxes are
halberd?
god awful too.
Their hitboxes are usually fine. What the fuck was the halberd? Like it just didn't hit anything.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's fucked up. Undead
Mhm.
Asylum.
First area, I think it serves its purpose. There's nothing about it that's particularly interesting, but I think it does the job well for what
It's
it
an
needs to do.
extremely good tutorial. The revisit is really cool. I'd put it in A tier personally.
It's cool how you fly away and then you fly back. It's like a separate place. It's pretty neat.
In between A. I might put it in B for now.
Ulasil Sanctuary.
Okay, what's the difference between these? Which one is this?
This is the area with the mushroom.
Oh, just this tiny little
NPC.
area?
Just that area, and I guess also the Sanctuary Guardian boss arena.
Oh.
I mean,
I
the
don't feel
mushrooms
strongly
kind of.
about this
I guess
call.
it's like a D because, like, who gives a fuck?
There's nothing happening.
It's not. This isn't even the issue of the area. It's just the issue of
Yeah.
it being its own section in the
Yeah.
tier list. That's the only. fault.
Unfortunately, since it is a named area, it's in the tier list, and that's not.
You know
its
what?
fault.
Actually, I'll put it in C tier. I'm not gonna put it in D tier because it's not really its fault that it's in the tier list.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna not include it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
probably.
drag it off.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Ulasil Township.
That area is actually pretty cool.
So that's the
I really
area
like that.
after my dude, right?
After Artorias.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit
That's a
short
cool
and
area.
small, and there's nothing like crazy about it, but I think it does a good job at
Kinda
doing what it wants
long,
to.
Actually. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe Dark Souls 1 just has short areas.
It's short. It only feels long when you want to fight everything.
I
I
think
might
it's
actually.
really like environment from a storytelling perspective, it's a really cool environment. I like how at the top you just see kind of the ruins, and then the deeper you get, the more you see corruption and the abyss, and it gets darker and darker. I think that's really neat.
Yeah, I think I'm putting it in B tier. And then I moved the Undead Asylum up to A. I thought about that.
I also think in the DLC, these areas you start to see the level design that they're gonna just do everywhere in future games. Lots of elevators that lead back up to the start, that make it not awful to traverse and try to get to the boss after you fucking die.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think it's neat. I like that area.
Quelaag's Domain. I mean,
this is
just the Quelaag boss arena.
Yeah, it's like in the little tunnel before and after. We probably shouldn't even include this.
No, I'm not going to include it.
Yeah. It also, should we tell Zach about that other thing in Quelaag's that I just told him about anyways by speaking about it?
I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Her sister?
I showed Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess I just wasn't watching that part. Okay.
So you can actually speak to the sister if you have, I think it's like the old witch's ring.
Yeah, is that a starting gift in Dark Souls 1? I think it is, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So that's a shitty starting gift that just has a description that says if you like wear it, you can talk to some people or something. And you can talk to her, and it's like really, really sad.
Okay.
What's her dialogue? Let me find it.
She thinks you are her sister.
Oh yeah, it's fucking sad.
And if you do her covenant and like give her stuff, she thinks like you're feeding her as her sister.
Yeah,
and she's like dying. She's blind and dying.
Oh, really sad. And you killed her friend, by the way. They were sad.
Ooh, well, okay, to be fair, he looked like everyone else who attacks and murders me.
Those guys aren't hostile though.
No.
A couple of them are. There are a couple of them on the lower part of the area that will go after you. Most of them are not, though.
Royal Woods.
What is this? This is the
area with Calamite and all the guys who are cutting bushes.
Okay,
that's more forgettable for me.
It's just the Darker Garden, but only part of it.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I feel like that area is bigger than you explored, though. I don't know. I didn't see you play the whole thing, to be honest.
The problem with me is that it's just more woods.
Yeah.
That's obviously the part with Calamite is cool. I guess Calamite is in the Royal Woods technically, right? Right. I don't know.
Marvelous Chester, I also think is really cool. But that's not really anything about that. I don't know. He just looks neat.
He's a cool dude.
He feels like a teaser for Bloodborne, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B.
Yeah, I'm also putting it in B. Sen's Fortress, S tier.
I'm gonna do A tier, I think.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite areas to replay.
No, I do like it. I just think the fucking run back to the boss kind of sucks.
100%.
Because
except if you find the troll.
Because the bonfire is basically non-existent on a first playthrough.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't find that bonfire, and I had to make the run like 50 times, so I learned to speedrun the area, and now I think it's super awesome. all the traps and stuff are cool obstacles for you to navigate. I think it's neat.
Yeah. Okay, Catacombs.
I don't like this area.
That's the first part of the skeleton area, by the way, and yeah,
it's
I mean,
it's a pinwheel.
It climaxes in Pinwheel, and yeah, fuck.
C tier for me.
Right before Pinwheel is like that bone wheel room, right? That's fucked up.
Yeah, that one is weird.
At least there's stuff in the catacombs. You have the whole thing with Patches. By the way, did you kill Patches?
Did you see Patches at all?
I did not know, even after he fucking kicked me down a hole after...
Oh, you did get kicked down the hole in Tomb of Giants?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was worried you hadn't experienced that hilarious Patches moment.
Yeah. And then I came up and I just still let him live.
Thankfully, you will never have to speak to Patches ever again in your life.
Yeah, I actually kind of did like the catacombs. I put it in an A tier.
You went there really early, and then you kind of had to struggle through it.
Yeah, I think
I
sort
thought
of
you wouldn't like it, to be honest, for that reason. But I think you were just enjoying it at that point.
yeah. I think it was at a point in the game where I hadn't quite gotten to like burnout in any sense, and I think I like the methodical nature of going about it, of like picking off each individual skeleton and then progressing.
It's fucking long. The necromancers make everything annoying.
Yeah, the necromancers do suck. Yeah,
the heads are weird. I don't know. It's annoying to navigate. If you ever play it again, you just roll off the map at a specific point and you land at the bottom and you're fine and you don't have to play it.
Oh crap.
Duke's Archives.
I do kind of like this area too.
Oh, are the Crystal Caves just not on this list?
Good, that would be like F-.
I will also probably agree that it's an F tier area.
Yeah.
That's like some shit with Lost Izalith where like it's
like
a
the
cool
Duke's
concept.
Archives.
You don't like it?
No.
I like it.
I think it's neat, the part where you have to die and then there's the cool shit with the sirens or whatever they are.
I think it's the most like fleshed out area that's from the second half of Dark Souls.
I agree.
Because like they had a thing where you
what's fleshed out is annoying, and
it is annoying. I mean, it is annoying, especially I guess when you're like Zach and you couldn't actually find where to go, and then fighting Seath still sucked anyways, right? But
yeah,
the actual archives is cool. It's cool how you get captured, in my opinion, and how like when you get out, like it's playing the music and the weird sucker enemies are there.
I just
There's
really
that little set
like
piece and all of it.
traversing it at all. The enemy variety it's all shit you've seen before. I guess they're crystals technically, but they're just hollows, and you fought a million hollows.
I like it.
Yeah, I might actually put it in A tier.
All right.
Which is funny given how much I despise.
How much you got fucking stuck there.
Yeah.
And I had to beg you to let me give you a hint.
Well, good thing we'll never be going to the Duke's Archives ever again.
Good thing they will never have a Duke's Archives in another Dark Souls game, specifically Bloodborne.
I mean, I really like the aesthetic of it.
It's a neat aesthetic. Great Hollow.
That's the tree, right?
That's the lead up to Ash Lake.
This is like it's like I don't even know. Like I'd put it in D tier since we have to put it on a tier list. It's like it's just the tree area, right?
Yeah, it's kind of it's like, just awkward to navigate.
The terrain doesn't work at all. It's annoying to go down and then you have to go up sometimes. What a fucking nightmare.
It's cool that it exists, but
I acknowledge it has to exist for Ash Lake to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm probably putting it in C.
I'm putting it in D. Tomb of the Giants. Tomb of the Giants.
Actually, I'm going to move Chasm of the Abyss down to D from C. Okay. And Tomb of the Giants, I definitely put an F.
Yes, I hate this fucking area. Oh my god.
Just fucked
yeah,
up.
I think I'd honestly, I would call that worse than Lost Izalith.
There are three or so ways to like produce light, and if you have them, the area is trivial. If you don't have them, it sucks so fucking bad. I want to never play this shit
The only
ever
good
again.
thing is those like skeleton dogs. That's like the one good thing.
No, okay. Interesting design. Fuck me, I hate those enemies. They do so much damage. They cost so much stamina to block, and they attack rapidly. It sucks. I hate those fuckers. You can't see them. They just appear out of the darkness and kill you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I hate those fucking enemies.
Undead Borg.
Oh, wow.
A tier?
Yeah, I think A tier is pretty fair.
Yeah.
Good at what it does.
Mm-hmm. It can be a bit boring if you have to replay it a ton and a ton, but
you don't.
Yeah.
Undead Parish.
Undead Parish should I also put A or B, maybe
Same.
more.
What's the difference between Berg and Parish in this case?
Berg is up the Taurus Demon. Parish is the church area with the starting from where the boar is.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably about A too. I'd put them about the same place.
It's a bit of a smaller area, but there's more concentrated challenge, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step away real quick. Start talking about the next shit.
It's the last one, Jack. Valley of the Drakes. That's the last one. I'm pretty.
Yeah. It's just like such a small thing too.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
boring.
Visually, it's cool. It comes out of nowhere.
I don't think so. It's just
fine.
It's like
I wouldn't call it bad. It's just like fine.
Having to rate it separately, I'd put it in D tier just because it's so small. It's just like a connector that exists.
The enemies are annoying as fuck, dude. Let's not.
The only good thing I think about it is just the fucking like dragon boss jump scare.
The undead dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the only. It's not even the fight. The fight's just meh. It's just the fact that it like jump scares you.
Yep. I don't know. I think it's the same as Darkroot Basin for me, that it's just connective tissue, something that needs to be there, but you don't really need to care about.
Yeah.
C tier, I guess.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Nah, fuck it. The Drakes are annoying. D tier.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit worse than the Darkroot Basin. Well, there's just big doors there that you can't actually open, so it's just confusing.
That's
okay.
all of it.
So I just gotta add the hang on. I just gotta add a crystal fucker, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Alright, so your next playthrough is Soul Level 1, no shields, no healing, and no weapons. Alright, get to it.
And no seeing, right? Did you say that?
Oh, blindfolded?
Yeah.
If you want to do that, but it's blindfolded is kind of easy, honestly.
So what was it? The Crystal Caverns?
Crystal Caverns. That's the only one I remembered.
Yeah, there might be one or two others, who knows, but that's all that matters. Is that gets put in F tier?
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
I do think this game has a more concentrated amount of areas that are forgettable or not very unique.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad.
Some
that are actively bad.
The thing you will always hear about Dark Souls 1 is if you play the sequels and Bloodborne and or Bloodborne's sort of connected. But anyways, Dark Souls 1 like it has a bunch of areas that are just like Darkroot Basin and Valley of Drakes. They're just kind of connecting tissue. But the world is connected, right? You don't even get teleporting until after beating Ornstein Smough. Like it's kind of like people like to call it Metroidvania. I wouldn't call it Metroidvania, like whatever. It's just it's like a cohesive world. At the same time, some of the areas lose some scope because of it, right?
And
like
if you think about
fighting
how the
gods,
games
and you'll be like, "Oh, isn't like a couple feet above me a Firelink Shrine?" You know. Stuff
Yeah,
like
if
that.
you think about how the world is laid out, it's kind of like a big tower. Everything is stacked on top of each other, and there's like passages that go like between the floors. It's kind of neat.
So anyway,
In
who's ready to
future
do
games,
a
it's
Pokemon
fucking
tier list?
linear as hell.
You get to do a Pokemon tier list of every Pokemon now?
Alright, every Pokemon, let's go.
Takes so fucking
Alright,
long.
we'll do Dark Souls 1, every enemy.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick and then we...
One sec, Zach.
Yeah.
How many times did you get caught by a Mimics?
Just the first time, because then I
Just
hit
the first
every,
time?
literally
You
every
are-
chest before I
You
opened
are a
it.
champion.
Yeah.
Once you know they exist, you're like, all right, they're not getting me again.
Well, it's just funny because then I can it's either the occasional moment where I'm like, yeah, this is totally a fake chest, and it actually is, or all the moments of being like, this is totally a fake chest, and then it's just not, and I look like a complete idiot.
By the way, there's a way you can tell.
I figured there would be.
Let me pull it up now that you have beaten the game.
But it's funnier if I just guess. They just hit everything. And that's how I totally
I'm
was
gonna
with
paste
the...
the image in the chat, Zach.
Yeah, that's totally how I was with the breakable walls, too, and stuff. It's just funnier if you...
The breakable walls, you can usually tell, but then there's some that are just fucking insane. How were you supposed to find that?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured there was a decent chance it had something to do with the chain. I think one of them I caught toward the, like, today, because like when it was like loading in, I saw the chain like switch positions.
Oh.
And I was
that
like, wait,
makes
is this a
sense.
mimic? And it
'Cause
was.
It's like that model is like snapping into the position. That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
cool.
it might have just been somewhat of a coincidence, but yeah. So okay, I'll be right back.
Now Zach's gone. You want to fart and poop?
I'm actually gonna go take a shit.
You like farting and pooping?
I don't know if I'll play anything tonight.
On ya.
I've already played things tonight, actually. What the fuck? It's like 11:40.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I want to shit and take a shower. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he just left us.
He just left us.
What a shithead.
Your mother.
I don't know why I just get like random lag. I don't know what it is. My video is literally all on low. Is it like my drivers? What is it? Where is it?
Okay, I'm back. Everybody's sad in chat. I think Henna. I think I'm probably gonna want to skip doing a game today, just because I probably should call it in 20 minutes.
Interesting how you said to your best friend of all time that
so
you
you
play a
just,
game
like,
with
never
him,
wanna
and then
play
you were
with
like,
me? Is that all this?
maybe I don't actually want to play a game with my best friend ever, Henna.
I mean, well, Jack, would you like to play a game?
No.
With us?
Not with Henna.
Understandable.
You want to do Fall Guys duos?
I mean, I do
Yeah,
Fall.
we gotta
I do
pursue
Fall
it.
Guys for a tiny bit.
Henna, do you have Fall Guys?
I do have Fall Guys. This game's almost over.
We
I don't
could
know
do
what
some
time you're
Fall
trying to go to bed or not.
I think we just do
but
it for like
it's
20 or 30 minutes, but
Yeah, I was just gonna do like a game. I don't know.
yeah. I can add Bridget because she'd probably be down too.
Oh, cool.
What's going on with this lag? I swear it's not me, dude.
How, Henna, are you in a game?
Yeah, it's almost over. A couple
What
minutes.
does that mean?
Like 5 minutes. But also, why is I don't get what's wrong with my computer. Like, why my I don't know if my PC is lagging or if my network is shit, but I always like it always spikes up when like stuff happens. And
It's fucked up how my
it's not
PC
video.
keeps missing my shots for me.
Okay, Zach, I would be down. I still have to install the Epic Games launcher, so this might take a minute.
Oh, rip. Yeah, we're probably not even going to play for that long, so, I mean, you can go for
You should
it. But
definitely do it, but yeah, might not get to play it tonight.
Okay.
You mean A?
Yeah, no, I feel like a warning probably would have been better for this because I just didn't even think to
Well,
set
we
up
didn't.
Epic
No,
Launcher.
yeah,
we didn't know we were gonna do this until 30 seconds ago.
yeah, we just
No,
needed...
no, I'm not trying to like point a finger or anything. I just mean like
So
it probably
instead,
would
we
have
could
worked out
do
better.
we could do a tier list instead.
Oh,
Hey, I know
a
what we could
Fall
do.
Guys tier list.
I did install Minecraft. If you guys want to play some Minecraft,
Oh, you guys, when do you want to do this Pokemon shit?
literally whenever.
I'd be down to start tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, sorry, a little short notice.
No, that's fine. I'll do that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm just gonna be
down
busy,
C.
Thursday until Saturday. Thursday through Saturday, I'm gonna be busy this week.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we start, then you're gonna have to wait a little bit at that point.
That's
But
probably
that's
fine.
fine. I'm fine with that. So
That might not be actually a bad call anyway, because it gives us a few days break.
okay.
Mhm.
Then do you want to try and build the teams tonight, or would you prefer to do that tomorrow?
Let's do it tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, usually we usually do like right at the beginning of
Sure, sure.
like right before.
I think it
we
just
hop
works
in.
nicely.
What's the plan for that, by the way?
Um,
Are we gonna do you pick 3 for each person's team? I like that personally.
yeah, I was gonna say the one thing that is of interest, because yeah, we were doing 7 Pokemon version I, so you could remove 1 Pokemon.
I mean, maybe like
So I don't know if
I
we
was
want to
thinking
do
we could
4
still
and
have
4.
7, like where like for each person, like the starter is randomly generated, and then just like 6 other Pokemon.
What are you guys talking about?
Pokemon.
Your mom.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
Anyway, so what tier list do we want to do?
Why don't we play Fall Guys?
You're playing without Azizus? It's kind of cringe.
No one
Yeah,
cares
we
about
could
Azizus.
Tag Azizus. He's not online, but we could tag him.
Fair.
Damn, I can't believe John doesn't want to do a animals I could be in a fight tier list.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Weirdly specific, but okay, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, hang on. Let me quickly change my stream category. Okay, that's the most important part of all this. The tiers are a little odd, but
Okay, descriptive tiers.
should we retweak these a little?
No,
No,
this
these
is
are
good.
perfect.
This is good.
Okay.
Lobster. Yeah, I mean, well, we don't have to go one by one. We could do the full list and then explain.
Yeah, I don't think most of these are probably not. Actually, assuming. Wait, okay, hang on. When we're talking about fight, are we talking like we get our fists?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, sorry. I'm making myself a new category. Pity
Although,
win.
Zach, I'll allow you to take whatever weapons you have on your body right now.
Well, I got the Xbox controller near me. Can I use that?
Wait, are we doing the tier list?
Yeah, I linked it in Discord.
Okay.
Is it a giant squid? I feel like this is a giant squid.
Yeah, I think we should assume it is.
I'll do this. That's their. I don't know. I don't know enough about. Okay, the fucking bear.
How dangerous are giant squids?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait. This is a fucking magpie. I'm fucking this magpie.
Is it
up.
120, 120?
Don't fuck with ferrets, dude. just a dog. Yeah, I'll fucking kill this puppy. Let's go.
Okay, wait, I'm trying to figure out what this one animal is because it's like head is cropped off. Is it a llama? I don't even know.
Yeah, it is. It's a llama, I think.
I'm gonna assume it's a llama.
Yeah, it's a llama or an alpaca or some shit.
It's the
Doesn't
same
really
animal.
matter. It doesn't really matter. I think I could fucking kill a panda. Oh, the eagle. If you think you can win against an elephant, I got bad news.
You think they're rotating?
You
Or no?
underestimate my hubris, dude.
I think the snake just kills you, right?
I think
I
so.
guess it depends on the snake type, I think.
They're still A? Still A, you think?
Okay,
CC?
I've got my tier list. It might be controversial, but I have it.
I feel like squids and octopi are like they're almost like alien. Like I don't know
Go
what
back
would
A, go back
hurt
A.
them. You're like the tiger's gonna kill me, but I can punch the tiger in the face. What are you supposed to do to an octopus to hurt it?
Punch it in the water.
What do you're gonna punch it underwater? There's no chance.
Okay, guys.
Even if it's above water, what do you do? Kick it?
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you take it out of the water, it can't do anything to you. Duh. Anyway, I do have my tier list ready. Can I share it?
What's this one? Is
one
that
sec.
a penguin or is that a fish?
Which one?
The one. I don't know how to fucking describe this.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Does it kind of look like
Is it a
there's like
whale?
two little like? Is it like white?
Yeah,
on,
it's
like, a
white
beaver's
and it has
background?
like.
I think it's an owl.
I think it's an owl.
It's either an owl or a whale.
No, it's not a whale.
Okay, cool.
It's not
It's
a
the
fucking
owl.
whale. I feel like I have some very controversial ideas here.
I'm
in
starting.
terms
Yeah,
of,
I feel like about 3/4 of these you could definitely talk me in the other
So
direction.
is this a kitten or a cat?
Let's assume it's a cat, generally, broadly speaking.
The goat.
Okay.
Don't fuck with dolphins.
I'm sure a couple of these you could definitely.
You know what? We're gonna move the octopus to that tier.
Really putting so much thought into this, like you haven't you haven't previously discussed this with yourself.
I think so. All right, I've got it.
Okay.
Me too. I'll set it under spoiler to general.
I'm still working on mine. I'm still working on mine.
Okay. Is it okay if we start talking about it and then you can just join in at the end?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's start with Jax.
Hang on, let me get on my stream real quick. Okay, Jep's here.
Okay.
Let me make sure I can actually see. All right, so number one, I could paint the walls in their blood. The mouse, obvious. The small bird, obvious. The starfish doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
I feel like the
What about
turtle.
the turtle?
The turtle is gonna need some explanation. It's a turtle. It's immobile.
Yeah, I don't think the turtle. I mean, it would be an awkward
If
fight,
you-
but
If you get behind the turtle, you win for free.
yeah, and you could just
step
you
on
could
it and
literally
crush its fucking
you
skull.
could throw it pretty easily, especially if it's
Flip it
smaller.
You could use it
down.
like an ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
They're pretty heavy. It's a sea turtle. So.
BB.
The fish,
Yeah,
you
okay.
could literally fit the fish in your mouth. And what the
Sorry,
fuck
my
is it
bad.
gonna-
It's like discus.
The duck, I feel like the duck would fight back, but like ducks are not. Small birds like that are they have very
GG.
brittle bones.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, I was gonna
And
say
if you-
they can
If you have
fly.
a
As
nice pair of shoes on, you just punt the duck and it dies.
fair point.
Okay.
I can see that. Yeah.
The peacock, I feels controversial to me.
Yeah,
The
I don't
problem
know
with
how.
peacocks is there's so much area to grapple.
Yeah, and there's
You
I get what
you grab any part of the peacock and it's fucked.
yeah.
Wait, I want to see who's first. Are we going Jack? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
The lobster and the crab, I feel like those are obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pierce that armor pretty easy, to be honest. And
But they're gonna get a couple
You grab
clips
a good
in.
part of them and you just smash them against the wall.
Hmm.
Same with the swan. It just has a lot of surface area for grabbing and grappling and smashing. Next tier down, the iguana and the ferret. I feel like they're kind of the same to me. They have sharp claws. They're not super strong, but
They're
What
fast.
does iguana
they have
do
the
to
X
you?
factor of
What
just
could it
being
do to
fast
you?
and powerful
You think
in short bursts.
chance of beating
Yeah, I feel like
panda?
an iguana you could probably beat a little easier than you're giving credit.
Ferret?
Ferrets I
don't know,
can see.
I think
An iguana
iguanas
against the wall and
iguanas are
win.
actually I think iguanas have more power than most.
Yeah, I could definitely be underestimating them.
You
Yeah,
think
I
you
think
could
they-
beat a panda?
Reptiles especially they have short bursts of speed, right? But when they do like move fast, it's explosive. And that's the X factor for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, a dog and a cat, I could fuck those motherfuckers up. No chance. The dog is a bit scarier than the cat, honestly.
I guess it depends too on the dog. Are we talking
Cats are extremely kickable. Dogs depends on the breed.
Yeah, like are we talking about a pug versus like a German shepherd? Like that's two totally
If we just go by like it's a golden retriever or whatever this is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a golden retriever. That looks
Labrador?
like a Labrador. A Labrador, yeah.
Wait,
I don't
you
know how
lose
y'all
against
put
a parrot?
An owl. Owls are probably the most intimidating small bird, I guess. But I feel like you could still win.
You put it wait, you think you'd lose to a parrot but beat an owl?
You
That's
don't
what I'm looking
understand.
at.
I feel like-
you don't
yeah,
know
what
what
the
I
heck?
you haven't seen what I've seen.
I mean, okay, sure. Motherfucker's got
in
worse
terms of
stories.
pandas, I don't have a good reason. I think I could take him.
Pandas I think
I
are
think you could.
genuinely very dangerous.
But I could take
I
him.
think I think you might be ahead of yourself
come
here. but
on,
we'll
you gotta-
continue.
you gotta give me
It's a-
one. I
Hey,
could
hey,
take him.
why is sheep in 50-50? It's a sheep.
I like how you're comparing a literal bear to a sheep.
The problem with sheep is you don't know what they're capable of.
Excuse me. He's comparing a bear to a sheep and a goat. Thank you very much.
The goats have horns, obviously.
Goats can be
they have kicking
mean.
power. I feel
Okay, yeah,
like
goats I agree with you with.
domesticated animals they can be big enough to be a threat by themselves.
I like
just
how
from
you
size.
think you'd be close against a cow.
I could take the cow.
A
Wait,
cow
where did I
weighs
put the cow?
2 tons.
Where did I
You
put the
didn't
cow?
have to kill it.
It'd be a
dude.
close one, but you'd lose.
The problem with cows is they're fat. They're obese.
Okay, but like bulls are cows.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say I would lose, but I feel like I could like kite it effectively. and
You
get some
think you
shots.
have a chance in hell against a bull that wants to kill you?
against
I don't know,
what?
man.
A cow? Not a bull. No, a domestic milk cow.
Okay,
Which
so,
is what the
so
photo
we're
is.
not. I mean, it's still like I've seen cows. They're like 800 pounds.
You are also underestimating how easily scared cows are.
Right, but we're not talking. We're assuming that these animals are
Don't
like,
you
out
don't
for
you
your
just have
blood,
to tip
right?
it over? Don't you just have to tip it over?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
You could
But I
literally
still
tip
feel
it.
like it just has the weight to outclass me, right, in combat.
Mm-hmm.
As for the alpaca, I don't know. Anything with hooves, I'm scared of, to be honest with you. Hooves and
Understandable.
muscles are
You
stronger
are like
than
the opposite of a brony.
the snakes aren't. This looks like a pretty small snake, to be honest, but I feel like snakes are just more suited to murder than us.
I'm just posting some research material.
The parrot, if y'all haven't been around a parrot, you don't understand.
I have been around a parrot. I don't touch that.
Bro, you can
parrot.
take that shit easy, bro.
No fucking parrots are devils.
You can take that shit easy.
Owls are literal like hunters.
Yeah, but parrots are mean.
Jeez,
What is it
bro.
gonna do? It's gonna use its parrot's voice to like psychologically damage you, and that's what catches you off guard.
Parrots bite you for fun.
Dude,
I like bite and-
I will side with Jack here. I have a military macaw who can't fly, and
Hey,
every time I
like
hear
military,
terrifying.
he could bite off my finger.
military.
Yeah,
Yeah,
military
but it's
macaw. Look it
okay.
up.
You lose a couple fingers,
Yo,
so
so,
what?
like-
It's a fight to the death, dude.
I gotta ask, what branch of the military?
No, look up
Corporal.
military macaw.
Anyways,
Oh, is it like a? I honestly just thought you meant like your bird was a veteran, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
military
Okay, this is
alright,
Jack's time.
Next year.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go to sleep after this, so let me finish. Next
Mhm.
year, I get a few hits in. Zebras they're basically just weird horses.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably less. It's probably not as strong as a horse either. I would imagine. Komodo
Mhm.
dragon, I would get some hits in just by the nature of it being a lizard. I think.
Yeah.
But they're extremely
Mhm.
dangerous, and any hit and you lose. You're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're extremely venomous.
I guess I didn't know they were as big as they
Komodo
were.
dragons
They
eat
can range
people.
pretty big in size.
Again, the eagle, there's a lot of surface area for you to attack. But they're very fast. They do have like kind of brittle bones, but they have talons and they're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, they're like
But
natural
you can get some
hunters.
shots in. The horse, you can get some shots in, but the second the hoof comes into contact with your skull, it's over.
Hell, even
I
like
think the
your
second
midsection.
the hoof comes into contact with your ribs, it's over.
Anywhere,
Anywhere.
really. You graze your ankle and you'd be fucking
If
dead.
you look at a dolphin, that's muscle. That's all muscle.
Dolphins are dangerous. Like
Dolphins are
Yeah.
fucking dangerous. And
Also,
they're fucking
I-
strong.
I feel like it's not fair to like say I'm gonna fight this animal in the water.
No, I'm assuming this is on land.
on land, I think you
Fuck
beat the
you up on
dolphin.
land.
The dolphin would kick my ass on
Jack, you
land.
would literally have to do nothing, and it would die.
You could just
No,
walk
yeah,
away
this-
and you'd
this is
win
an
the
animal. It's
fight.
like- Zach, you know,
Dolphins
there's
are
on the
gonna
mask,
suffocate.
there's the fish boss,
Yeah, but it can't move towards
and
you.
it can jump out
I can.
from the water onto the land. That's what I'm assuming.
Fair enough.
Okay.
The-
Now, why?
okay.
I gotta ask, why is deer and I'd get torn to shreds?
Because you've never seen a deer
Because-
before.
Are you
if think
kidding?
can
You
take
get
it.
absolutely
Yeah.
murdered.
Fast, they're strong. They have they have weapons growing out of their skull.
Yeah, assuming they have the horns. I didn't really.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't
Okay.
judging it on that, but yeah, I think the horns could make a difference.
It's
Oh,
like
that's
it's
so
not
definitely.
it's not a moose, but I think you're probably underestimating just how big a deer is. Like, I now live in a hunting state.
Yeah.
Deer
they're
are
massive.
deer are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
They're
a
kind
wolf.
of surprisingly tiny.
Honestly,
Wolf.
the wolf is the one where I'm like, I was thinking like maybe this would be a 50-50, but I think a wolf is smarter than me.
At least in hunting,
Mhm.
yeah.
No, not in hunt. Like just like I think
Murder?
a wolf is more intelligent than I am.
I mean, also, when are you ever gonna face a wolf 1v1? You know, they come in
A wolf
packs.
would probably get a better a wolf would probably get a better score on your math exam.
Exactly. Rhino.
False.
Rhinos. I don't think a rhino is on the level of like I couldn't even fight.
Mm.
I could get some shots in, but the problem is it's a rhino.
You would
you're
absolutely
not doing
get
any
torn to
damage.
sh-
You
Yeah.
would get torn to shreds, right? But you could get some punches off.
You could punch it once or twice before it
But
gores you.
again, you're not doing any damage.
Yeah.
There's no chance. Like nothing that you can do with your brittle human body can hurt this rhino, except make a gun. I don't know.
I like how many options you placed in IPT.
There's no chance any of this shit you can even hurt.
Yeah. Maybe a cheetah you could get away with a little bit, just
It's
because
an
it's
option.
smaller.
Bro, you
The
can
cheetah,
definitely.
the cheetah is using League of Legends technology and it's kiting you. Okay.
Fair
It's
enough.
using its fast turn speed to use its magical projectiles at long range.
A cheetah is absolutely going to go for your throat instantly as well.
Oh yeah, the cheetah runs away and then it runs at you full speed and tears your throat open.
Yeah, fair point, fair
Mhm.
point.
The squid and octopus should be easy.
The squid
they
and
not?
octopus you cannot damage.
Well, the giant squid,
You
I
rip it
think,
apart,
just
dude.
purely its
What do you
size.
mean rip it up with what?
Your hands?
And then it reaches out one of its other like 8 hands
Oh,
and
yeah.
strangles you
And then you
The
bite
fun
it.
or
thing-
tears you limb from limb.
Then you eat it.
Bro, free sushi.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
facts.
biting. You're just gonna.
I think
bite
you're
the squid.
underestimating just how smart and lethal octopuses are.
But you said it on land.
On land, the octopus doesn't matter. The octopus will fuck you up.
Okay.
Octopus is actually probably like there was a case I know of like at an aquarium where a bunch of fish in a tank kept going missing, and at one point like a security guard came or somebody came back in the middle of the night and saw the octopus crawling out of its cage across to the fish tank to kill the fish and eat them and then go back to its cage.
They're smart.
Fucking
Honestly, I'm
champion.
They're
Ballers.
What a fucking champion.
I know, yeah, that's a Chad play right there.
I like how blue whale is an option.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like a blue whale is
anyone who
like,
did
doesn't
not-
even acknowledge that you exist.
Bridget, I don't think there's a chance in hell that you have a 50-50 chance against a blue whale. I'm sorry.
I don't think you understand the scope of a blue whale.
No, I don't think you understand the scope of me against.
Everyone here,
Sorry,
everyone here
I'm
is
gonna look
like.
at everyone's. Wait, Bridget is on too scared for the.
This tier list makes no sense.
Bridget's like, yeah, I could take a lion, but crab, no thanks.
You 50-50 an
Yeah,
elephant?
I like how everyone here was like, yeah, blue whales, elephant. That's either like I'd get torn or like I'm too scared to fight it. And then Bridget is like, oh yeah, I could take it. I could take an
advantage,
animal
okay?
that could open its mouth and swallow me whole.
Okay,
called
yeah, and I
war,
could defeat
baby.
it from the inside.
Bridget, you would be a late night snack to that blue
Hey,
whale.
hey,
Actually,
listen to me. Look
I
at me
think
dead
that's
in the
a
eyes,
joke.
Aviv. Look at me. Do
Have
you
you
remember
heard
the
of
story
the
of
whale?
Jonah and the whale?
I beat you to it, Bridget.
I mean, it's fake.
Jeez,
Your mom
No,
said
it ain't.
Sorry, I'm just gonna peep everyone's, then I'm gonna go to sleep. So let me just see if there's any outliers that stick out to me.
I mean,
Alright,
I guess
and
everyone-
then after that, if anybody has any questions on what I had put down, I'm free to take them.
Yeah, no, Bridget, you should go through yours. I'm just gonna read through quickly because I'm really
Why is
tired.
there a shark in the destroy it category?
What is destroy it?
I would
The
paint
paint
their
the walls with blood.
I don't,
You
I
think
don't
she could
understand
take a
Bridges at
great
all.
white?
Huh? I don't understand Bridges.
Bridget, your list is insane.
It actually
I
is.
mean, to be honest with you, I think Aster's is probably the most accurate. I think when it comes to combat, we're kind of fucked, to be real with
No,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Ashley's got it covered.
What did Aster boy? No, I didn't know.
Crab under, I'd get torn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is probably closer to accurate.
I love how I love how with Aster's like even I'm just imagining Aster being like attacked by a mouse and it's like going up and down and biting them and stuff, and then eventually they just run away in terror.
Honestly, I think I'd just hesitate to actually do anything because I probably don't want to hurt the mouse even though it's hurting me.
That's fair. The mouse is also
Why is
about
that
trying to kill you. It has
Why is
blood
that?
marks.
Why is the elephant in the same level as the mouse though?
Elephants are actually like really docile. Like
They're docile, but anything they do
No,
will
well,
kill you.
here's also the thing
yeah,
about
that's why they're
elephants.
scared.
So there's
But
cases.
if you have a mouse, like the mouse is already trying to kill you, so the elephant is just gonna like sit back and watch because it's too
Yeah,
scared.
because the elephant's scared.
The thing is, though, elephants hold grudges and will wait, like, in, like, zoos, they'll wait literal years until they get, like, the perfect moment against a zookeeper, and they will trample the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
like,
they're extremely dangerous if they're mad.
Yes.
They will fuck you.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
they're...
like what can I do to piss off an elephant? Like
Oh,
go,
elephants,
"Haha, you
guys!
can't have
I'm
this
sorry.
apple."
Elephants aren't actually scared of mice. Aster, you're fucked.
No, they're actually scared of mice. That's why
They're
it's like
not.
a big thing in cartoons. They're like
Haven't you ever
aware
read a
of their
book of these?
size.
Just
and they're
look
like,
it
"Oh,
up.
fuck."
It's like
Haven't you ever
super
read
not
a
real.
book, you idiot? Elephants are scared of mice, and we can
Steve.
prove it by looking at a book.
What is this Google?
I'm gonna
What
Google
Google is this?
elephants are scared of mice.
How would you even know if an elephant is scared of a mouse, Aviv? Have you met an elephant? You live in
Oh
Idaho.
my god, dude! Google is letting me make bubble tea. Let's make bubble tea.
So, Bridget, do you want to
Tap
explain
and
anything
fold
else with your
LNGs
tier
to
list?
the
Alright,
left.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Y'all have a good one.
Okay,
Good
night.
night. Sleep well.
Good night.
So Zach, first, I'll take any questions if you have any.
Yeah, all of it.
Okay, give me a
Yeah,
specific
actually-
animal.
Okay, the shark.
You don't understand sharks like I do. You simply, because sharks, hear me out. Sharks don't want to hurt you because you're not actually food. Like
This is a
you
fight
know, like,
though.
when-
This is a fight. They're all fights. They all want to kill you.
okay, and like
That's
I'm
the
not,
thing.
I'm not a tasty morsel.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
a
that-
shark can, if it wanted
Wants to kill you.
Okay, well, hear me out.
Especially a great white. Maybe there probably
can
are
take
some
back.
sharks you'd have a chance against. I don't think a great white is one of those.
I think it's because you're putting him up on a pedestal because he's white.
Okay, fine. The great black shark can also fuck you up. I don't know what you want me to say.
Well, I'm sorry. Listen, I actually, you've seen me in Raft, buddy.
Jeez.
I have a strategy for these sharks. You gotta
I
distract
think
them with something delicious, like a tasty morsel. They'll be like, "Ooh, delicious, tasty morsel," and when they're distracted, bam! You know, like get them.
How is the duck on the same level as the gorilla?
You don't know ducks like I do.
you can't just say that right.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like not like it would be close. Like I feel like I could throw hands with a duck, but I feel like ultimately the duck has an emotional, psychological power over me.
Mm-hmm. But the horse doesn't?
No.
Or the
I
deer?
could look them both dead in the eyes and snap their necks.
Okay, let me see what did I put. I already forgot.
Could you reach their necks? I don't know if you could reach their necks. They're
I
tall.
could. I know how to ride a horse bareback, buddy. We're all good here.
Okay, do we have any questions?
On yours?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're saying you couldn't take a lobster easy or a crab?
Well, I feel like they managed to get some pinches in. I don't think
Brother,
it was.
you can step on it. You can
Yeah.
step on a crab.
I guess I was for some reason picturing myself picking it up for some reason.
Okay.
But yeah, they probably get a snip at my ankle or two.
And do you want to play some Hunt Showdown?
I think I'm gonna head to bed soon, but I'd be down to play that again. I have fun playing it, but I just gotta go to sleep tonight.
Actually, I think now that I'm looking at it, I might have. The cow is probably a little too safe. It probably should be closer to 50-50.
The cow?
Yeah, I feel like cows just purely based off how they act.
Why is the monkey so high on it winning? Like, do you not have a sense of kinship with the monkeys?
Where?
The
Orangutans will rip you to
Yeah.
shreds.
Yeah. I think the gorilla is a bit more dangerous, but I would assume orangutans are still like incredibly dangerous. I mean, small monkeys are incredibly dangerous.
Brother, there are evolutionary brothers in arms. You think he'd kill you?
There are
I say this like I didn't-
evolutionary brothers.
Okay, I'm sorry. I say this like I didn't quite literally witness like a monkey literally jump onto a lady in front of me when I was like 10. After they'd given us this big warning about like don't anger the monkeys, don't do that. They can jump on you and don't be mad when they jump on you because then they might do something evil. And it's like, oh, okay. And I just remember having that fear because a lady had cut in front of us and quite literally immediately after is when the monkey jumped onto her. And I think the monkey has the concept of karma, which scares me a little bit. But also I think the monkey had some sort of like empathy for me, and that's why I think monkeys are my brothers in arms.
The orangutan is like smart too. So not only
Yeah.
would it tear you to shreds, it would bash your head in first, and then we would tear you limb from limb as you're like sitting there almost unconscious.
And it would enjoy it.
It would smile at you while it was doing it.
Yeah, I think
not
there's
me,
a couple. The snake's in 50-50 because it really just depends on the snake. Dog's in 50-50 because it depends on the species, the breed.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Aviv. Wait, Aviv.
Yes.
Do you have any questions? Oh, wait, oh, you gotta leave. Never mind. Bye.
No, I don't have to leave. What's up?
Oh, I wanted your opinion on mine when we got to it, because I care about your opinion. But you can leave.
I can't believe you wouldn't be too scared to fight any of these. Also, I don't believe for a second that you get a few hits in on a blue whale. You're fucking insane.
Well, I mean, it's a.
He might. Whoa, Aviv. He might be able to punch it a couple times when he's inside its mouth getting killed.
Facts.
Actually, that's probably not even true. I mean, at least I only know really about like killer whales and like because those. I mean, granted, it's been more so on unsuspecting people.
I mean, if Nemo is to be believed,
they drag people underwater and just hold them there until they drown.
Yeah,
I mean,
if Nemo is to be believed, a blue whale will like swallow you, and then it'll empty its mouth, and so you'll just like slowly like drown in the whale's saliva.
Yummy.
Actually, wait. It takes a while for it to drain its mouth, so you would
probably just drown. Yeah. I mean, and even if it wasn't going to put you in its mouth, I mean, it could just so easily hold you underwater, and there's nothing you can do.
Okay,
And
I don't know.
think about it. Even if it's like on land, it would just roll over.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna lose. I can at least hit it.
Yeah,
I
mean,
like,
yeah,
does it count as a hit if you did 0 damage though? Like in a video game, if you hit something and you see the 0 damage symbol pop up, does that mean you actually hit the thing that you're attacking?
Well,
to me
yes.
it counts. I don't think I'd hit any of the other ones. I think those are the ones. I
don't-
think I hit was physical for me, just physical touch.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's still Zach's turn.
Is there any actual questions on mine?
Hold on, let me see if I have any final questions.
The shark is where it is because it just kind of depends on the. I mean, yes, this is a photograph, but it kind of depends on the type of shark.
I'm surprised why I'm
Oh,
surprised
so
people
you
are
judge
so
mine
scared of
based on white
crocodiles.
shark? But
Well, I mean, to say that you would just obliterate it, no matter the type of shark, is insane.
Hey, I'm here to avenge my buddy Ahab from the hit book Moby Dick.
Goodness.
I'm surprised everyone is so scared of crocodiles.
Well, I just watched the
those
new
are-
season of JoJo.
Those things are fucking dangerous. I mean, have you seen like how big they can get?
I mean, yeah, but like crocodile fighting is like a thing that you can do as a layperson. You just like have someone tell you how to do it, and then you do it. I have a friend. I have like a coworker who did it.
I'm assuming that the crocodile doesn't have its jaws taped, though.
So when you do it in real life as a tourist, it doesn't have its jaws taped. I don't think. I think what they do is it starts with its jaws closed. They set you up. It's like, okay, get on it, hold it here, and then they let the jaw go. Because from what my coworker was telling me, they have like an insane amount of bite force. So if the jaw goes down, it's a problem. But they can't really open their mouth, so a person can easily hold it shut.
Yeah, but like in the middle of a fight, chances are you're not.
Yeah, you're not going to
figure out
easily be able to get like on top of it because they're fast on both land and in water, and
I
if
also
they're
don't.
massive.
Yeah, I guess if that's an argument though, then I don't believe you would like.
I mean, if you were to get the ambush on it, I think you could have a better chance than most of the pretty much any of the other animals that would fall into the later tiers.
I think the ferret would be a little bit closer.
Maybe it might be. I don't know enough about ferrets, to be honest. To
I mean,
judge.
you would absolutely destroy my ferrets. They're fat and lazy, but like,
yeah.
like a wild ferret, they're like predators, right?
I have no. I think the only reason I'm confident is just because they're small.
Yeah, but they have wicked claws.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm underestimating. I probably should be in a close one as opposed to they'd get a few hits in because they're probably pretty fast too.
Wait, why do you think? Is there something about peacocks that I don't know?
I don't know. Something about it just made me nervous. I think just because they're big.
Is it the tail?
They are big.
Like is the peacock's intimidation strategy working against you?
Yeah. It probably is. This one is probably easier than I'd expect, unlike most things that are probably harder than I'd expect. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably pretty fragile, actually.
Right. I do have a question for you all though. I posted a picture of a military macaw. Where would you put it on the tier list?
2 hits, but I'd win.
It'd be a close one, but I would win, I think.
I'd lose. Instant loss.
Rigid.
I would also win. I
don't think it would be. I think it would be close, especially because it can dive bomb me. But since parrots aren't like natural hunters,
just like buck.
Okay, I just want to let you all know that it looks smaller in the picture than it actually is. That beak is as like big as like your finger.
Yeah, no,
like
they get pretty big.
I mean, I guess they wouldn't like be poking your eyes out, but if it got, I could very easily see a parrot. I guess, yeah, you would win, but it would draw a lot of blood.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a very clean fight for you, especially because they can fly.
No fingers.
That's the thing, though, right? That's why I'm like debating this, because I think you would have a close fight against my parrot, which can't fly.
Yeah.
So like one that can fly.
I think the dive bombing aspect of it, the ability to do that, would
But
make
once you
it
grab,
hard.
once you
I
grab
think-
it, it's GG though.
I
Yeah.
think macaws don't dive bomb. I think they literally just fly at your face and peck you and like
Yeah.
and like bite your face.
Yeah, yeah. They don't
Nose
have.
and
I don't
stuff.
think they have the strategy necessary, like a bald eagle would, for example, to
Yeah.
win the fight.
Anyways, good night, guys.
Okay, good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Let me see.
My turn.
Yeah, sure. Let's look at yours real quick, and then we probably can wrap things up. Let's see. I feel
think
like
mine's-
I think you're underestimating swans a little bit, and like geese and stuff of that nature. I still think you'd win, but I think
But let's say they're like coming at me, right?
yeah,
You just grab their neck, right? And that's
yeah,
it?
yeah. I guess it would be hard to get it though. I think.
But okay, so let me preface this. Everything I see here is if me and them were in like a 1v1 arena with a landscape that's like 50-50,
Yeah.
and we were both like 100% trying to kill the other for survival. That is
Yeah.
what I see all of this.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just smarter than a swan. I think it'll come at me and then I either like kick it or like grab its neck.
I think it would still get some painful pecks in, but
Do they hurt? Do they hurt? Like,
I
don't
could.
know.
I think they can probably peck pretty fucking hard when they want to. I think usually they're normally passive, which is why we don't hear much about it. But I think if they really want to, I think they can be very mean.
Okay.
I think like versus like a small bird. I think like a small bird would be easier to take on, just because swans are quite big. And yeah,
I guess I don't have experience fighting a swan, so
Yeah, I know. I mean, nobody does. I mean, actually, that's all I probably
some people do.
do.
Some people do for sure.
I think
just
you're
think-
on. Oops, sorry. Keep going.
I think it's because the bird it can fly. You know, I feel like it hit me more than if it was just like.
Oh,
I guess swans are just like they're always gonna be waist below. So
They
even
can
if they're
fly. They just usually don't.
Okay, then I don't know what a swan is.
Yeah, I think they can fly, right?
Maybe a little, right? But they can't like.
Don't
Can they fly?
They probably migrate. I assume they migrate.
I've never seen a swan fly. Yes, they can.
Okay, so.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, I think a bald eagle would be more dangerous than we'd expect to, because those things can get quite big too.
Yeah, but once again, it's like to the death.
Yeah, and I guess it probably is fragile enough that you really just need one good
Like grab and
Yeah,
squeeze.
one good swing. And I think
And
Komodo dragons are pretty danger's. I think you're.
I
under-
didn't know they were poisonous. I just thought
Yeah.
we'd like wrestle it out, you know? I also didn't know how big they were until I googled it.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, and I think horses too are something that's easy to underestimate, just because their kick force is basically one shot and you're done.
Yeah. No, I agree with that one. I was just thinking, you know.
Yeah. Although in a head-on
it-
confrontation, you might have a better chance because it would have to you'd have to be behind it for it to be most effective.
Yeah, I don't really know how. I mean, they can run you over. Probably is another way.
Yeah, they are pretty big.
Yeah.
I respect the seal pick. Those things are probably a lot scarier than we realize.
It's just so blubbery. Like I don't know how to like get at it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think.
The rest would just absolutely murder.
Okay, I'm
me.
curious, why is the zebra so? But like in comparison to the horse.
Because I think it's the same reason like the dog is so much higher than the wolf. I think one's more kind of wild.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're thinking in terms of mostly like a domesticated horse.
Yeah, like I feel
And
like
so it
their
probably is not-
capacity for rage is not as high as.
Yeah, and they're
probably
just like
something as
survival
fast.
instincts are not going to be the same.
That was my thought process.
Okay, that makes sense. And then yeah, dog. I think the dog too. Yeah, it's one that like totally depends on the species. Because I mean,
Yeah.
if a dog actually wants to, I mean, like if a German Shepherd wants to kill, you will
If it's
lose.
anything, if there's anything that's like.
But if you're up,
bigger
if you're up
than
against a
25 pounds.
pug, if you're up against a pug, there's no way in hell it's doing shit to you.
Yeah, anything above 25 pounds, I think 25, 30 pounds
Yeah.
could kill me.
And anything in like the middle weight range, then it almost just depends on the dog itself.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think I think my list is I don't want to say pretty realistic, but I definitely lose multiple limbs fighting some of these. But you know.
Yeah. Actually, I think the squid is like a giant squid.
Is it actually?
I think that's what it is in this case, which means it's probably like 30 feet long.
I thought it was a regular squid.
Yeah, if it's like a 3-foot long squid, I mean that's probably pretty accurate.
Squid, how big? Oh, these things get big.
But yeah, like a giant squid, I think it would just the size difference would be
Terraria
more than enough to fuck you. But yeah, so that was a very wonderful tier list, guys.
Yes.
Any closing remarks while I get ready for my sleepies?
Everyone's silent.
I'm fucking flatlining. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Night.
Okay,
Are you doing henna?
Good night.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Anyway, that'll wrap things up for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.